Welcome back to your local movie theater parking lot. Just kidding. It's the end of the year. I'm Mara.
And I'm Gio.
And we are fresh out the film.
Fresh out the film. Not really. Not
No.
really. We're definitely.
But not really.
We're not gonna make the whole.
That was the intro Gio wrote
joke
for me, so.
Yeah, I did. Well, no, you helped. You helped. You made an edit.
Yeah.
You made an edit at the very end. It was a smart edit too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
It was a very good edit. Yeah, it did. What's so funny?
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at?
That was just good.
Nobody can see the visuals, so you have to explain it. You like my switch?
Yeah, Gio has made a very amazing slideshow.
You actually don't know yet. You haven't seen it. But thank you. Yes, it is very amazing. It's great.
You showed it to me.
Not all of it.
Okay, well, just...
And not in present mode either.
Okay, great. Well, I've sort of seen it, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's projected onto my TV in my room, which is like right behind him. So we need to change slides. And all this slide says is explain what this episode is. It made me laugh.
Okay. Hey, look. You can describe the slideshow.
I'm sorry.
But you can't reveal the behind the scenes. They should think this is like a really well put together slide right here. You can't just say, it's one word.
It's just funny because like
this is like the amount of pictures and depth and like animations that are going on here.
The first one
watching.
Obviously like doesn't have that much because we haven't really started yet.
There we go.
So it was just funny to me that he had to change the slide.
Well, now we should actually get to that point, right? Explaining what the episode is.
Yeah.
Why are we doing a slideshow, Mara? Why are we here?
Well, don't ask me.
Yeah, right. I'm the one who came up with the idea. I made the slideshow. But you helped a lot.
Do you not know how to host and...
Yeah, no, I'm
not just answer questions. You have to ask yourself questions.
Okay, look. I'm not officially hosting today. This is just, a co-host type of thing, which we've always kind of been, right? But it is important for me to explain what this episode is. So what is this episode? It's the end of the year, and we want to do a freaking celebration, kind of looking back on all of our episodes that we did through the year, and kind of just talk through everything, and, I don't know, uncover some memories, see some highlights, some lowlights, play some games, maybe. Not with you, though, because, it's not really an interactive episode. But you can listen to us. It's not a good sell, is it? You can listen to us play games if you want to. You should. You definitely should.
It's going great.
And yeah, but this is a first for all of us. You've never listened to this before, obviously. We've never done this before. So we're just hoping it kind of goes smoothly and we stay on time because this could get very much out of hand. Very much out of hand. Yeah.
We've already spent an hour talking before the episode even started.
Stranger Things finale dropped. That's part of the reason this whole episode's delayed.
Yeah, it's because Stranger Things finale, we had to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We hadn't discussed it yet. So, my bad.
No, it was not your bad. I wanted to talk about it very badly. There's important stuff going on in the Stranger Things world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we can't get back into it. I might make a video out of it, so be on the lookout for that. All right, next slide. Coming to our first highlight of the year, and ladies and gentlemen, it's a doozy. Hey, let me tell you, we're going to have these highlights kind of spread out, just pieced in here throughout. So, this first highlight number 1, from the Snow White live-action episode. This is How to Write an Ending Better Than Disney Can, featuring Mara. How would you rewrite it to make it good?
Maybe, okay, when it first comes up, the evil queen isn't there, and she can have her whole thing with the guards until the evil queen comes in, and then the guards are actually protecting her from the evil queen.
That's a great idea. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
You have her talking to that lead guard who already had a character, trying to do the convincing, and then have her leaning into the evil queen. This happened, the evil queen did this, they did all this crappy stuff, and she treated you terribly, and I know all your names. And then the evil queen walks out, and she can first give the order is which is like kill Snow White, and when they don't, she
Yes.
can make her knife and go try and kill Snow White, and then they stop her.
Yes.
Oh my god!
That would have been so much
That
better.
is so much better written. Go ahead.
I'm really glad you explained what I was saying.
Yeah.
Because when I said that, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then you were like, yes, exactly. Blah, 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 blah. And then it made sense.
That's why I had to leave my explanation in, because we got to that point, but it took like 5 minutes. I had to make a good... But basically, the
that's
ending
funny.
before that, before what we just came up with right there, the ending was... The evil queen has a knife, essentially. And in front of, like, the whole town and her army, she's like, gives the knife to Snow White. And she goes, if you are the fairest in the land, then don't kill me, or something. Basically, it was either Snow White kill the evil queen, and she becomes the queen, but proves she's not the fairest in the land. Or Snow White just not kill her, and then win the support of everyone else around. It was literally the stupidest plan the evil queen could have had. Like, the cherry on top to all the awfulness of Gal Gadot in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, so going from that, which just made no sense, to actually building something that works within, like, that literally, I asked you the question, how would you rewrite it? And you immediately were just like...
I was like, maybe.
And did it 10 times better. Completely insane.
And that just goes into, you know, like, it's great that I could come up with we could both, you know, come up with a better ending, but it just comes it comes down to the sad facts of just like how lazy
Yes.
the writing has gotten recently, and this year alone, how many fucking live action remakes there have been.
That's a fact.
Whether they've been good or bad and we've enjoyed them or not enjoyed them, it's out of control. And to be like this lazy that with like no experience sitting in the car could come up with an ending to that both of us makes way more sense.
Well, that's the only thing they had to write originally.
Right.
Everything else was just the traditional live action remake where you're just slightly changing stuff to maybe fit the times better, or you know, just make it different.
And so like with what I said, you could probably find an ending 10 times better. But the fact that I could come up with something better in that short period of time just like proves how lazy these people have gotten.
What word were you gonna use? Jesus Christ. It felt like you passed on like 2 words.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say writers, but I didn't want to say that because there's so many there's so many not lazy writers.
Hands in the writing room that are not writers too.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah.
Exactly. It's really like the big corporations that are
especially Disney.
Yeah.
That was funny because I just realized it's going to be really hard for us to talk during those. I guess we have to just sit in silence. I kind of expected to be able to, like, I don't know, comment mid highlight or something.
Is that what you wanted us to do?
I kind of, but then I just realized, like, wait, it's both. It's going to be both. You're not going to be able to know which is which. So no.
I've also I haven't heard it before.
True. So yeah, you got to listen close.
Yeah.
You got to listen close. But hopefully there aren't long pauses or anything like that. All right, up front, we're just trying to get the conversation flowing a little bit more, right? Don't pay too close attention to anything up here. This is the why we like doing this pod segment, okay? So this is a very exciting one. And guys, we have an anonymous fresh out the film listener who wrote in on this very slide, actually. And they have something they would like to say, so I will read it for them. You know, when you two speak, you can really hear the passion in your voices. Is it really just movies that cause this observable love? Or is there something more about talking in regards to film that makes it better? Wow, what a question.
I don't... What?
Do you not understand the question?
No.
It's worded really oddly.
It is. Who the fuck wrote this?
I don't know. Whoever wrote this, he's not very good at... Oh, sorry. I shouldn't shit-talk our viewers like that. Listeners like
Someone crazy, yeah.
Someone insane.
No hate for listeners. I definitely can't see the name of who
Hold on a second.
the anonymous
what does
listener
that fine
may
print
have
down
been.
there say? What does that fine print on the bottom? Can you read that? What is that?
I don't know.
It was me. I'm the anonymous listener? Sorry, yes, that question was posed by me. We don't have anybody to really write in for the show, so I also realized that, yeah, that was some poor wording. The idea of the question was, what is it about film that makes our love for movies peak when we're talking about it? Rather, personally, I feel. Just listen to the question. When we speak, you can hear the passion. Is it just movies that cause love, or is it talking about movies that cause love more love? Let me switch those two.
Oh.
That's the question. I just tried to do it. I tried to not sound like myself was the whole thing, but
Talking
obviously,
in regards to film.
I tried to sound like a British man or something. Actually, maybe not British. I don't know. Like a. I don't really know. Like a.
Okay, yeah, no.
Somebody thinks they're smarter than they are, which is me.
Well, I think. I don't know, because just movies make me, like, the things go hand in hand. Like, it's not like I wouldn't like movies if I couldn't talk about them, and there are so many movies that movies that we've watched this year that I don't necessarily know how I feel about them, and might not necessarily rate them super high until I'm able to, like, talk it out and talk about the movie.
100%. Yeah, that's what I've noticed about this podcast, like almost more so than anything, is the fact that how much a conversation, number one, having a conversation right after a movie can change it, but also how the conversation can completely flip where you would have been before it.
Yeah.
And like some movies need conversation, whether it's because there's things to interpret where you just need another pair of eyes, or people haven't seen it before. Like you had a really interesting experience this year with In a Lonely Place, you know? Was that this year or was that last year?
I think that was last year.
But I mean, same point still stands.
Yes.
With the way that you watch this movie that nobody's seen and you're dying to talk about it. So you're recommending it to every other person, trying to get, like, you have all your thoughts written down about what, and I think, like, it kind of goes back to what art was, you know, way before film existed, which was really just like gathering around and experiencing something with other people. And honestly, more of what you're getting from that art probably in the past was the other people around you and what they're getting, rather than the piece of art itself, because it was smaller or less time to experience, you know. So it's just like, it feels so right to me. It makes watching movies so much better. I just ugh.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. Wow, you like that question?
No.
Jesus Christ. I thought that was a very good question.
I'm kidding. I'm just being mean because I think it's
Poorly worded?
No. I think it was funny that I was like pretending to like bully a listener when it was really just you. That's what I thought was a funny bit.
Wow, dude, yeah, we probably had a few people just like clicking off right there.
Like,
So
what
are
the
these
fuck?
people?
What a bitch.
All right, so this is a big one, man. This is our stats. This is the podcast stats segment that we're on to next on this. And as you can see, there's little pictures of statistics.
Wait, I don't want to know.
So, don't worry. They're not that impressive. You won't be that fucking scared.
I want them all to be 0.
Okay. Well, they might be closer than you'd expect. So, all platform statistical highlights for our first year. Total clicks wise, right? We have 408
Damn.
total clicks on everything, which is not very high. But for 24 episodes of a podcast is it's high. It was like I tried to do some stuff. I couldn't get like an accurate thing with ChatGPT, but it was like 95th or something. It's like high percentile. But the problem is so many people quit podcasts too. They don't get to 24, so like I can't actually get the data on just 24 podcast episodes. But it's actually good for our first year. Consumption hours. 206 consumption hours.
What is that?
How many hours people listen to our voices in their ears total throughout the year.
I see.
So 206 hours of me and you.
Yikes.
Just going. Just talking about shit.
Ugh, I would never want to Hear that?
Mara, hey, remember, we gotta sell ourselves. especially with these stats. At least don't shit talk us in the stats section. We need help. Followers wise, total.
Why did you do a stats section?
These are all platform. Well, this is exciting. This is the fucking.
I'm not excited. You shouldn't have done a stats section if you don't want my true opinions about our stats.
Alright, fair enough. I guess they're getting it raw and right in the followers 19 followers. Silence, crickets, and yeah, that's what we're speaking to a lot of the time. What do you mean? We're just going through it. I'm just looking to.
You don't like what I have to say when I don't talk. You want me to talk? What do
Please,
I do?
Only speak when spoken to, and only say things that I like. That's please. No. Down at the bottom, it is a small year on paper, but in the last 2 months, we did double our listenership, which is pretty remarkable. In the month of December alone, which was our Kill Bill, and I guess Wicked, but that is a fourth of our total listens, I guess.
Ah,
So that means we're on the up and up headed into 2026, which is very, very exciting.
yikes.
Yeah, you want us to stop there?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Where you're fighting an uphill battle. Oh, okay. Hey, we have highlight number 2 now we're on to. This is from the Goonies re-release.
Huh. I feel like you keep waiting for me to say things, but I don't know what's going on,
Well,
so I don't know how to respond.
We made this slideshow to have a very important...
What do I say? Goonies. What a good time. I love Goonies.
No. Remember back to our planning for this episode, we talked about font color and what's supposed to happen when the font...
Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to read that?
Yeah. That's why you're the...
I
Here,
totally didn't
we'll
remember.
take it again.
It's because of your sexist colors.
Okay, we
I
didn't
don't
have to
read
reveal this
pink.
on the pod that you're pink and I'm blue. I was gonna change those colors. Highlight number 2, the Goonies re-release.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought we agreed that you were gonna just read all of them.
All right, then I'm just doing it now. We didn't. I was like, I can just read all of you want, and we never said anything.
Oh, I thought we agreed on that. I thought you saying I can just
Okay,
read all of them
so you want
was
me to...
us agreeing
Okay,
that you
all
will
right,
just read
so you
all
want
of
me to
them.
read all of them?
Can you?
No, this one's on you. I'm joking. One advantage. Actually, I'll try to sound like you. One advantage of a car-based podcast. Learn something new every recording. What could this be?
It was because it was cold outside and it was raining and he had asthma. So he shouldn't be outside.
What? Do you know what asthma is? It's the inability. It's just the breathing.
Yeah. So you know when it's like cold outside that it's harder to breathe?
What?
Yeah, that's such a true fact.
All right, hold on.
That's such a true
We're in a
fact.
car right now, so I might as well give it a try. Okay, ready? One deep breath inside. Here we go. Pretty good. Okay. This will prove to the pod that we're actually in your local. Ready? What the hell? I actually kind of felt it. I feel like maybe I was just short of breath from like. All right, fine. All right, we'll roll with that. It was because of Mikey's asthma that he couldn't go out. Damn.
You remember that? Actually getting to you. That's the one advantage that the car podcast has had this whole time, I think. You remember having that convo even?
I don't.
I don't really. I didn't remember until I listened to it back, and I was just like, "Oh, this is a nice little moment."
I don't remember.
Because I did
it
not
at
believe you.
all.
I did not believe you. And then I get out of the car and I take a deep breath, and I was like, "Wait a minute, is that true? Are you still on that?" Because now
like, the
I am a
air
believer
is,
of
like,
that.
Thinner when it's cold, right?
I guess I
Like,
don't know.
people say that?
Or something. I felt it when obviously I felt it.
Yeah. Well, like you've played sports, you know,
Mhm.
like when you're like running in the warm
I
versus
played baseball
the cold.
though, you know, so it's
You played ultimate frisbee.
true. But I'm just, dude. When I play sports, I have like I never get tired. I can sit around for 2 months and then just get out there and just keep going. So I'm not really thinking about my breath.
I feel like I still believe. Yes. No. Wait. I for sure do. Because, like,
Should we test it?
in the hot air, like, you know when you can't breathe? You're supposed to, like, sit in, like, the steam and, like, really, like, if you steam, like, your
True, yeah.
your system, you can breathe, like,
I wonder
better
why.
when it's,
We
like...
could look it up, but...
I don't know if it's necessarily hot versus...
Cold.
But I think something about, like, the cold being, like, dry and cold.
Who knows? I don't, obviously.
Could be
I'm just speaking from
something.
experience at this point.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Good job from you.
That's my only guess.
On to the next segment, and guys, this is an exciting one right here. A very, very exciting one. Mara looks confused
Ooh.
and maybe a little excited. So this is the combined rating segment. So this year, what we did is we decided to put all of our scores together. What was that sound?
It's the cat.
Oh.
Sorry.
It sounded like, how'd you say? I thought I heard Discord for some reason. Like I don't know.
She went meow.
Meow. That was good. That was much better than mine. Good job. I can make a good
I have
bird
a
sound.
cat, so
I
I
did a
can
really good bird
imitate.
sound the other day, but it kind of hurts my throat. And I have to really commit to it.
Don't do it because she loves birds.
Yeah, no, it's a real squawk. Okay, but basically, this year we took both of our scores from each movie and put them together. We just added them. So when keep in mind when we rated something, if it's a 7.7, this isn't a 7.7 out of 10 or something like that. It's a 7.7 on the combined rating scale. So technically, it's a 7.7 out of 10, right? And then it would be a 7.
Yeah.
Because we're both rating on a scale of 5.
Yep.
Fuck, I feel like we've had some bad ratings, but all right. Damn, I just assumed, I was like, no way.
But it is our combined.
Yes, it is our combined. So
rating.
one of us could be being stupid. We don't know which.
Oh.
It's there somewhere.
There's
and
no
it's never being stupid. Yes,
all
it's
movies,
subjective,
you know.
blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
whole thing. We love that. Put it on a t-shirt. All right.
Put it on a t-shirt.
So first, number 10. So our number 10 combined score at a 7.7.
Wait.
We're going lowest to highest.
Okay.
So this is the lowest combined score in the top 10.
I see.
Right, number 10 at a 7.7 is Lilo and Stitch. Finding its way in there to the top. Can you believe it? Listening back to that episode is kind of crazy because we were just both, like, so much happier with that movie than you would think.
Yeah.
Like, my main problem with it was Nani walking on the bottom of the ocean with dense Stitch. You remember at the end of that?
Yeah.
That was my biggest problem, and you didn't even really think it was that big of a problem.
No.
And so it's kind of funny. We ended up landing fairly high on it. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is. I do think, because that was after Snow White, was it not?
It was. It did
So, you know, it
follow
was a
up
bit of
Snow
a-
White.
A breath of fresh air, you may.
It was also
you
just
might
one of those
say.
remakes that was like.
Except for Rachel Ziegler, we love her always.
Rachel Ziegler was
She
good
was
in Snow
phenomenal in that.
Um,
Even though it was terrible.
Lilo and Stitch is just like your run of the mill remake, anyways.
Right.
Like they're not doing anything crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So they did a good job. All right, on to number 9. This one, edging out Lilo and Stitch just by a little bit at a 7.8 is Hamilton on the big screen. To your dismay,
I see.
making its way up there in the top 10.
No,
You
that's fine.
hated this.
No. Don't. Okay, I don't want to be associated. I love Hamilton.
Yes.
I don't love the way that this pro shot was shot.
I almost decided to put in a montage of all the times that you complained about the way the pro shot was shot in this, because it's like 10 of them, but my mic's so bad in that episode, I decided not to put them in because it like ear rapes you like every like 5 seconds with
Oh,
me
I
just
don't
coming in. I think that's a word, right? Is that just an internet word and I can't use that word?
No, that's fine.
It isn't. I think that's a word, right? Did they not add that one to the dictionary yet? Because like they used to have.
I don't think that's in the dictionary.
It could be. Somebody check Webster. EAR.
No.
It doesn't seem like it would be in the dictionary.
No.
And then I think it would also probably be 2 words.
Okay, moving on.
What was I saying about it?
I don't know.
On to the next. Sorry, I should have just trusted your hosting abilities right there. I stuck around for too long. Number 8, in kind fashion with an 8.0,
Crazy.
is Wicked for Good, hopping in there at the 8th
Damn.
spot. So this is the second part of Wicked.
That's
Pretty crazy that I got it up there that much, right?
what did? Do you have a breakdown of what these ratings are?
Yes,
No.
yes, I do actually. If you
For-
want to find it while I'm
For each of
taking
us?
us through, yeah, I have a whole document with the ratings. So if you want to
Do I have
kind
it?
of look through them, I didn't share it with you
Okay.
yet, so you should probably just kind of take mine.
Just because I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking like what were or
There's all the combined scores. So if you have any questions about it, you can read them out for these. There won't be an order you have to scroll. They're in order of episode from top to
I
bottom.
see.
But yeah, that was the 8th spot, which was
Wait, hold on.
what?
That is not accurate.
Are you looking at part 1?
No, it says Wicked Part 2.
What are our scores?
4.3 and 4.5 for an 8.8.
What? Uh-oh, check Lilo and Stitch. Oh no. Oh no. What is it? Off? How?
It's an 8.9.
What? Wait, an 8.9?
Wait, this cannot be. Wait, no. It's
Those-
a 7.7.
Okay, that one's accurate.
No, you are right. I was reading the one above. You're
Oh,
completely
oh,
correct.
Oh, you just scared me so much, dude.
Okay.
What were our ratings on Wicked?
3.9 and 4.1.
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense. That's my bad. My bad.
There we go. Oh, dude, you
I
have
was
me
like,
so
wait,
sad
wait,
because I have all these
there's
cool
no
reveals.
way.
The people can't even see it, but I have all these fade-in reveals.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cool.
no. That would have been bad.
Super high tech.
That's my bad. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, okay, you could stay with us then, right? We'll go to 7 now. Am I good to go to 7?
Mhm.
Okay. Number 7, 8.1, just getting in front of Wicked. What could it be? It's How to Train Your Dragon.
Of course.
Just ahead of Wicked for good. It was another one of those just like good enough remakes. They did some good things. I love this movie and like know it so well because I made a video about it, the animated one. So
Okay. I keep having to look back to see if it's the one above or below.
right, I would
Because
just
no one
just
can
stop.
see this, but they're so
right.
close
This
together.
this is getting a little confusing. We're throwing a lot of numbers in.
I
but-
don't have to say. I'm just curious.
Okay, the reason I said that, I realized it as I was saying it because I'm like, why do I not want more? I'm scared that I'm going to have them wrong. If they're wrong, I'm going to be like, fuck, because I have all these laid out. So
Well,
if
don't you want them to be right?
yes, so if I, please, call it out if it is there, okay?
I'm confused.
Well, I'm just saying, I was wrong to want you to not look at that for a second. I'm just fearful on the inside that I might not have them right, which could
Wait,
be
no,
very bad.
but I'm just confused because I thought you told me to stop looking at them, but
That's
then
what
you
I
told
just
me
explained.
to.
That's what I just explained right there. Is that the reason I said that is because on the inside, I'm scared that
But
I'm
you
gonna have
don't
them
think
wrong.
that.
I don't think that. Well, yeah, consciously no. So
So-
yeah. So no.
Okay.
All
now
of our
you
chemistry,
see why I'm confused.
yeah, all of our chemistry is going out the window today, bro. It's because I'm hosting.
Yeah, this is going rough so far.
Okay, you always think that bro. Before you did this whole thing with the Google document, we were
I'm
we were
sorry, I was just
flowing.
curious.
I should have put them in there anyways. They could have just been right below on the big screen. It's a damn shame.
Oh well, just keep going. It's fine.
Number 6. This one with an 8.5 this time, way above How to Train Your Dragon. What? Can you believe it?
No, that makes sense.
It's the F1 movie.
Yeah, that I guess that lines up.
Better than How to Train Your Dragon seems a little bit crazy to me, right? Like, who went? I think probably just because it was enough racing in that movie. I know that was like our shortest episode, so we were just kind of flying through it. Who went down on that? Me?
Who went down?
Or who went up on that? I guess yeah.
You.
Me? How far up did I go?
You did. Fuck! I had it, that I lost.
I should have at least formatted this better. I didn't expect to have to look at it.
4.4.
Damn.
I did a 4.1.
Yeah. Wow. That's what got it up
So
there.
I did it 2 0.2 above How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Damn. Well, okay. Wow. I think that one on a rewatch could go down. I maybe if I realized that was that high, I would have rewatched that one for that segment.
I do think.
But there's
That
so much
was
of
a
just
great-
racing. I mean,
Yeah, that was a great
It's fun.
movie theater movie.
yes. Interesting.
And friends of the podcast were there
They were,
and
which
watched
makes
it with us.
makes it better. We had a good combo
Yeah.
afterwards. We had a couple of those. Okay, now we're on to number 5. But no, we're not on number 5 because something interesting happened. We have a tie. And this is where our question comes in because tied for number 6 technically on the year is
Oh,
Kill Bill the Whole Bloody Affair. Right? But the question is, these are tied, exactly. Does Kill Bill count? Are we counting re-releases? I have both. It's up to you. Counting re-releases, I would vote yes, but I'm fine to go otherwise. Because re-releases, I think, are just as much a part of the fresh out the film experience going into rating as a movie in the theater. You know, like I wouldn't change a rating because it's not a new movie, essentially. So that's why I would vote to keep it. Oh yeah, wait, I have 2 more here. Kill Bill does count. Go to the next slide. If it doesn't, we have to skip it. What do we think? This changes the top 5.
The thing is, I could go either way.
And we can look at them both. You just want to do that?
Can we just look at them
Yeah.
both?
Here, we'll do.
Because I want to know,
This one has a better reveal
of
anyways.
the actual year, which...
The best of the best.
Yeah.
And then you want to know the okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I put both of them in. It's perfect.
Yeah. I'm glad
So
you
yeah,
did.
this is the top 10 combined scores with re-releases from lowest. So we're starting at number 5. So we have another tie at number 5 after the F1 and the Kill Bill tie with an 8.7. This time, ladies and gentlemen, it is One Battle After Another and The Goonies. What an
Oh,
you wouldn't expect to see those 2 movies up
interesting.
against each other like at any point. I don't know which I would push ahead. I don't know if we want to have that. I'm fine with them tied. Like I don't. The Goonies has so much nostalgia and like, you know, just childhood whimsy.
Right.
Like I love, but I also
I
have,
think they're pretty fitting being at the same spot.
yeah,
Like that
for different
makes-
reasons completely.
Yeah. They're very different, and I think they are. Both of them shouldn't be pushed up higher for certain reasons and shouldn't be pushed lower for certain reasons.
That's probably that's probably true. I'm
For very different reasons.
Sticking it
I
there,
think.
dude. All right. Well, now to the next.
To the
Number
next.
4 this time. This one just on top. It could have been a 3-way tie, but it's not because of an 8.8. Somebody added 0.1. Number 4 is Boogonia. Late in the year, like the 3rd to last episode or something of the year ended up being a freaking banger. We didn't know that was gonna happen, did
Yeah.
we? We both went really high on this, right?
Yeah, I went higher.
You did go
I did
higher?
4.5. You did 4.3.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was for Wicked.
Ah.
bad. My bad.
Oh, you knew you didn't do a 4.5 on Wicked? Is that how you figured it out when you were looking at that?
Yeah.
Smart, yeah. Because you didn't, part 2 is not your jam as much. I like part 2 better than you.
No,
didn't
I liked part 2.
Yeah. No, you didn't not. It was just,
You went lower than me.
I still did end up
Yeah.
going lower?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Interesting.
both went lower than part 1.
Yeah.
And it's
Fair.
Wicked for Good, not part 2.
Sorry,
that
Wicked
you do
for
have
Good.
written
I
in
always
here.
have, it's bad. But it initially was going to be part 2, so like,
It's never initial. People just assumed that.
yeah, I guess it was just reported as 8.9 now. We're going up 0.1 every time, which is kind of
Yikes.
crazy, right? Look at this run because we go
Yeah.
8. Now it's an 8.9. At 3 is going to be Revenge of the Sith,
Of
episode
course.
3. But not at 2 or 1. Revenge of the Sith, is that a little bit crazy?
No, that makes sense.
Kind of makes sense.
Well, wait, hold on. Now I don't know.
Like we're always thinking about Revenge of the Sith with Star Wars heads compared to all the other Star Wars movies. We're never thinking about them compared to the movies that we watched in the year
Well,
necessarily.
no, I'm just thinking like Boogonia and Revenge of the Sith. I was like, those are ones that I thought were going to be farther up. So now I don't know what
You don't know what the future holds.
1 and 2. You did write 2 and 2.
There's a tie.
Oh,
Another
you're
tie.
so right.
There's a tie for number 2. And
Wait, so there's 3 more?
technically there's 3 more. 3 more
I have
hopping
no
ahead
idea what they're gonna be.
of Revenge of the Sith, which is once you
But
see
they're
them,
all 0.1. And what is it gonna
there's
be?
one more on the next
0.2
slide.
or
We'll see what
0.3?
happens. Right now, we have the next one is 9.0. So like you
Did
said,
we
just
start
0.1
Perfect
more.
Movie?
Huh?
Sorry. I'm saying my inner.
We started with a complete unknown. So no, we didn't start with the perfect movie.
No.
But maybe we thought it
What?
was.
No. That's not what I said.
Oh, I thought you said, did we start with the perfect movie?
No.
What'd you say?
I said, did we score a 5-star movie?
Oh, did we? That's the question.
I don't think we
knows?
did, though.
Who knows?
I have no idea.
Did we have a 5-star movie in our year? First, we have number 2, though. This is at 9.0. It's 0.1 more than our number 3 slot. This is another tie for it's Wicked, Part 1 this time,
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
Superman.
Oh, hell yeah.
Both tied up there.
Amazing.
2 just big event movies that we were just big part. It's funny because I was super excited for one, like into the the whole DC thing. You were super excited for the other.
And we both ended up loving
liked
both
each other's
of them.
and got it, which is just like
Wait, that's
a
so
blessing,
funny.
an absolute blessing. That's not gonna happen every year.
Yeah, no.
So that's pretty dope right there.
That's great, and I can't choose one over the other.
Oh,
Because
yeah, I don't-
Superman like surprised me,
Dude,
and I ended up loving it.
Sit-
And Wicked was
blew me out of the
yeah.
fucking wall. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
There's no way to choose. Also, just such different movies. Although they are event movies, that's the only thing they have in common.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but now that gets us to the number 1 slot. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the number 1 fresh out the film movie of the year. This time, it is a 9.6. 0.6 higher. This blows out any movie that we saw. Any movie that we saw this year by 0.6.
It's so much higher.
What do you think it is? Do you have a guess?
I honestly have no idea. I'm trying to
I couldn't think of it either when I was
I'm trying to think of what movies. Can I ask, is there re-release?
We have enough releases for me to answer that, right? So that wouldn't
Yeah.
narrow it down. That or like, yes, it is a re-release.
Is it Toy Story?
Ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 FOF movie of the year is
Ah!
Toy Story. There it is with 9.6. And I'm just like, yeah, of course, yeah, okay. That's pretty,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Toy
Absolutely.
Story is fucking amazing. And obviously, maybe it's a little nostalgia we're leaned into, but we're breaking down that with our lens nowadays and it holding up as well as it did was just so fun.
Absolutely.
I could totally see how that was the highest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is that, man. Very,
That's a
very
good one.
exciting. So that gives us, I believe, I'm just gonna go through them fast. These are the top 5, without the re-releases.
Yeah.
So if you take re-releases out, number 5 and 8.1,
Just because I'm curious.
we would have How to Train Your Dragon. Number 4 and 8.5, we would have F1. Number 3 and 8.7, we would have One Battle After Another. Number 2 and 8.8, we would have Bugonia. And then, as you would know, tied for first place with the 9s is Wicked and Superman.
Yeah. That feels fitting, except for How to Train Your Dragon and F1, to be honest.
If you think about our slate, though, we didn't see that much that was better. There wasn't, like you said, a lot of kids' movies, a lot of re-releases, the horror comedy stuff that we don't necessarily like that much. A few misses on some big Weapon Sinners type stuff. I think there was one more big one that we missed this year. Wasn't there? I don't know. But, yeah, I don't think it's a very bad list if you think about what we saw. F1 is probably too high. I don't...
Yeah.
I don't know that should
I
be better than How to Train Your Dragon. 0.2 less than One Battle After Another.
But, I do appreciate how we don't have... I love How to Train Your Dragon. I think the remake of it was really well done. But I think they need to stop doing remakes, and us as a film podcast have a responsibility not to support when they're just doing fucking remakes over and over and over and over again.
That's true.
So in that way, I'm kind of like, well,
I kind of and
I'm glad
That's
it's a bit low,
interesting.
but like at the same
Yeah.
time, like we do have Superman and Wicked at number one.
well, I think that's
Wicked's never been a movie. Superman obviously has been done tons of time before, but I mean, I haven't really enjoyed any Superman movie before.
I like the first one,
This one.
the Christopher Reeves, just the original.
Yeah.
Except the scene with Lois Lane thinking or whatever the heck that is. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
She's just carrying her and she's just like, I love flying tonight. But it's like in her mind, so she's not actually talking. It's like, I love the way you move me through the wind. And she's just like doing that for like 30 seconds as the John Williams is luckily popping off, but you just want her to shut up. What is happening right now? But yeah, this list for sure shows the fresh out the film effect, right? The movies that are event like the theater experience movies are the ones that tend to float up.
You're so
right? Like, I think that's always gonna be a big thing with our pod.
Yeah.
So yeah, you good?
Yeah, no, sorry.
Well, you think we're missing something, but you
No,
can
no,
keep.
no, no,
We're
no.
not missing.
No, I know we're not missing anything. I just want to see how low we went on specific movies that I thought were going to be in there. Never mind. It's not important.
You can do this off air.
Yeah, no, that's
you
what
want.
that's what I was saying. That's why I was saying you can continue. But then you kept
okay.
asking me, so then I was
just watching
explaining
scroll
it.
like, what is she gonna say? Like, how's she gonna loop this in here? Okay, I
Yeah,
guess this is.
that's what I was saying. Just move on.
So we're actually still in the combined rating segment, but this is just the lowest ratings from top to bottom here. So if you wanna see these, I do have. If that helps you at all, I don't know.
Sure.
It's still combined lowest, unfortunately, but Attack of the Clones, number 10 with 7.1, and Phantom Menace, they're the same. If we count the at-home episode, A Complete Unknown would also be tied for that spot. So I guess we probably can count that.
Right.
So yeah, that's a three-way tie for 10. Never mind. A Complete Unknown takes that spot. Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones are out. Number 10 is A Complete Unknown, then 7.2. 6.4, it's a big drop off of that. It's Fantastic Four at 9. Number 8 with a 6.3 is Freakier Friday, tied with Mickey 17. Isn't that a funny tie to have? The two
That's
fucking
so funny.
two dual people movies. Number 7 is with a 5.8 is Brave New World. Number 6 with a 4.6 is Mufasa. Number 5 with a 4.4 is Moana 2. Number 4 with a 4.1 is Jurassic World Rebirth. Number 3 with a 4.0 is The Monkey. Number 2, 3.9, Snow Point White. Snow White. And number 1 with a 3.6 finally is the Minecraft movie, our lowest rated of the year. Those all make sense. Critics apparently rate The Monkey, though, I was looking at, which is odd. Yeah.
Wait, huh?
Critics rate The Monkey highly.
What?
Yeah, I was like, what the... Like, not that high, but, like, high enough to where I was like, what?
With that bullshit ending?
Yeah, I don't know
that
how...
we both literally thought was, like,
Maybe
fake.
we just didn't get something. I think it's just horror comedies. Like, I just don't get... don't get them.
I typically like horror comedies.
It's odd for you, then. I don't know why. But, yeah, that's probably the only one that's... Moana 2. I don't think anything... Brave New World's maybe rated a little higher than... Like, Brave New World and Fantastic Four being so close, all the Marvel fans would be tweaking out.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that crazy. And we'll see later.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like I've given my opinions about Marvel movies and what they have been doing, and if they continue to go in a certain direction, what's gonna happen? So
It's truth.
you can listen to that somewhere else.
We do have a question that you posed here, which is, what is the highest rated non-pod movie of 2025? So not on the podcast.
Such a great question.
Which, like,
By me.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
I think it's the same for the both of us, right?
It is, absolutely. And to be clear, this is just a movie that we watched for the first time this year. Not a movie... Well, I don't think a movie that we're thinking of came out this year.
No, I wish it did.
Yeah, me too. I would have killed to see it in the theater, but...
Yeah.
Um...
It's Damien Chazelle's Babylon.
It is.
Sorry, I
Just
realized
gonna
we
see
didn't say it, yeah.
how long we're just gonna dance around it.
Yeah, no, it's Damien Chazelle's Babylon, man. It's we've had lengthy conversations about it. We've recommended it to anybody who asked for a movie recommendation this year, probably after we've seen it, or at least I have.
Yep, me too.
And it is just a true masterpiece. It's pushed Chazelle to the top of my number 2 favorite director is no, it is gonna be Chazelle over Coogler. It's Nolan, Chazelle, Coogler for me.
Ooh.
Top 3. So
Wow.
that's it's just a movie that is so grand and will leave an impression on you. And movies about movies are the fucking best.
Absolutely, yeah.
What was your first experience with that movie like?
Well, I must say that I watched this movie after Gio watched it when
Yeah.
he recommended it to me. And he basically recommended it to me in the way of you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Yep.
And I think that's very true, I guess, although I can't see how you can hate it. I keep rubbing my fucking eyes forgetting that I put on mascara this morning.
God.
I'm so sorry.
That's so sad.
But I think you're crazy if you like hate this movie
Right.
and just, you know.
The reason I claim is whether it's love or hate it is there's this whole thing about where they romanticize and demonize the movies at the same time, and they show the very, very best and like why people love it so much, and the very, very worst and why people can look at it like it's the stupidest thing ever, and they run both these things in tandem as the movie goes forward. And so if one person is like really, really loves movies and thinks they're the most high class art possible, Casablanca and all these old like just this huge Alfred Hitchcock fan or something, like they're gonna watch that and hate it because they're gonna feel like it's making fun of what they love, when really it's able to show what the art is while showing that it is just people dressing up and playing house at the same time. You know, it's like that is the master balance act of that movie, and I'm gonna make a video about it in 3 years.
It is. It is
Scheduled
completely.
already.
And it is now like the movie I used to gauge to see if I trust other people's opinions
Yeah.
on movies.
It's
like,
a
have
good
you
one.
seen Babylon? Do you
Yeah.
like it? Okay, yeah,
Well,
I'll
'cause
take
you
your
can-
movie recommendation.
That's you can still have a good conversation about movies with somebody who doesn't like Babylon.
Absolutely.
But if you want like a buddy,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
see
yeah.
movies with. That's how you test it. Go see Babylon.
Completely.
Yeah.
That's, well, if you, I mean, I guess if you're a person that likes Babylon.
True.
If you didn't, then that would,
Torture.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil too much of that movie for anybody who hasn't seen it, because
No, I think it's just,
you
it
have to see
was
it.
unfortunately like really poorly rated for,
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, I would say whatever reason, but like there are some reasons that I'm like, okay, I understand why fucking critics rate that low, because they're all idiots or whatever. Sorry. That's mean. I don't mean that. A little bit,
yeah.
but
There's some reasons to hate them. I'm sure I can uncover them more than I watch it, but it's just a fucking fun time, man. Scene
Yeah.
to scene, it's just like the best fucking movie ever. It's just it's so entertaining and creative and
yes.
doing the most. Every shot packed with 1,000 things to look at. Just it's amazing. The music.
Is incredible.
Hurwitz, Justin Hurwitz, he spent years making, I don't know how long, but I think it was from the time La La Land, he stopped working on La La Land until they, finished the score for Babylon. He was working on that score, and it shows. It's this old Hollywood, jazzy, like, it's just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Incredible movie.
I have a little fact on the bottom, I guess. Our biggest score deficit was Hamilton, a full 2 points off each other, 2.0, because of what you talked about already. And we also, I call it sibling mind reading. We were both at 4.8 on Toy Story, and we were 1 off of each other 6 different times, 2 off of each other 9 times.
Damn.
So it was a very aligned year.
Yeah.
But now we're on to the next segment, which is the Freshies and the Spoilers. The spoilers. Unfortunately, the word spoiler is already taken, but I decided to take it back for this. It means something different now. Basically, we're going to assign either a freshie or a spoiler to one of 3 films that best fits the description. A freshie is the very best, and a spoiler is the very worst. It'll make a lot of sense to everybody in just a second. Yeah, you following?
Yeah.
Good enough.
So far.
Okay, so for our first freshie, it's number 1, it's ending. So for the very best ending, we have 3 movies. Which do we award the Freshie to?
Oh,
Toy Story, Bugonia, or Caught Stealing? This is a tough one. Because, like, Toy Story ending is nice. Okay, first, when are we considering the ending? Like, the very last scene or the third act?
the last scene.
The very last scene. Okay. If we're considering the very last scene, Toy Story is on Christmas in the house, right?
Yep.
In the new house, which is like just a very warm scene after everything. You know, I was kind of putting that there for the third act argument, though. I will say, Bugonia, final scene.
What is that?
Huh?
What is? Sorry.
Okay.
What is the
I
Begonia
just
final
realized
scene?
This is quick spoiler warning for Bugonia. Fast forward 30 seconds now if you don't want it. The end of Bugonia is everybody dying. Everybody just starts falling over and dying. You remember?
How could I forget?
Exactly, yeah.
Of course.
Everybody is dying. All right. We're out of spoiler territory now, so be careful.
Oh, that's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, I don't know how you breathe. Okay, and then the caught stealing ending,
I remember that. Yeah.
which we know the caught
Is
stealing
the-
ending. We'll do a quick spoiler, 30 seconds for caught stealing here. It's the smashing the car into the goalpost, right? Is
No.
that right?
What? No. What?
Oh,
Did you not
oh,
just
sorry.
watch it?
It's Laura Dern.
No, I would say that's an after credit scene, is it not?
Ah, yeah, you're right.
The last scene is him.
Turning off the TV with the baseball.
Yes. It took you a second, but we got there.
Okay, that was still within 30 seconds, right? Probably?
Yeah.
Good, okay. Which is, by the way, check it out. That was a nice little ending there, I think.
An amazing ending.
So that's what it's between for me. It's going to be Bugonia
Begonia
and Caught
I
Stealing.
was thinking the same thing.
So what do we got? What do we award the Freshie to?
Well, it's two, not giving anything away, completely different endings.
Yeah.
On completely different sides that make you feel completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think I could make the argument for Caught Stealing being the best. Just because when I walked out of Bugonia, I felt rather confused.
Right. The thing I would argue is the fact that, although I might tend to agree with you, is the fact that that melancholic feeling that you felt walking out of the movie theater is what Bugonia was going for in that final scene.
It's exactly what it was going for.
So
but
that's
I
the
think I
hard
could
thing.
argue for...
It could be a question of what you like better.
Yeah.
Because one of them is a lot more grand, right? There's a lot more grand of an ending, and has a lot more finality. It's a less hopeful ending, right? A less looking towards the future ending.
Yes.
That's, really. So
And I'm one for a hopeful ending, I would say.
I am not.
Fuck.
But in this case, I think I want to give it the Caught Stealing just because in the final moments of Caught Stealing, it completes not just the arc for all your story, what all your story beats were building up to. It's not like the final tying up of that. It's also the final tying up of Hank's character in that moment. So that's why, because it's got dual on Bugonia. It's just got the one thing. I'm watching people that I don't know.
Yeah.
So I Caught Stealing. Give it the Freshie.
Yeah.
Boom. Freshie number 1 goes to Caught Stealing. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Now spoiler number 1. This will get confusing. So if we're doing any spoiler warnings, that's different than our awarding this spoiler. I should have maybe thought about this. But this is for spoiler number 1 for overall acting. We have Minecraft, Snow White, and the monkey.
I mean, I feel like we all know which one was the worst.
We have to go Snow White, right?
Yes.
The only thing is the kids. Do you remember the kid in Minecraft? He was so bad.
But
it's between the kid or Gal Gadot.
The thing is, he's a child.
True.
And she is an actress who's been in work for a long time.
True. And I kind of like Jason Momoa is kind of giving it his all at that kind of role, which was interesting, or at least it felt like that.
I think
Jack
whatever
Black.
his name is in The Monkey, I think The Monkey was terrible and the script was awful, but he's a good actor and his acting was great. So.
100%. the supporting cast in The Monkey was also
Yeah, and
like,
he also had to play
pretty
2
good
characters,
Yeah.
so
True.
that's always a challenge. you could
Very,
say.
very true.
And he played them both well and very different.
That movie was whack, dude. I don't know how critics liked it.
Yeah, that was also, it was crazy because we saw it in an empty
Yeah,
theater.
yeah. We did. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I think it has to go to Snow White.
Yeah, I would agree. Snow White. Freshie number 2, there's only 3 of them. Freshie number 2, for theater experience. For Freshie number 2. F1, Wicked, Hamilton on the big screen.
Okay.
I guess we have to write off Hamilton on the big screen for your thing, right?
Yes.
But it is, like, overall theater experience is pretty freaking amazing.
And this is, to clarify, the first Wicked we're doing here.
Yep, this is Wicked Part 1.
Which, if you can remember, we were in Cursed Theater 13 and the audio was bad.
Holy moly.
So there is literally no other choice than it to go to F1.
It has to go to F1.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about that. I think it would be Wicked, no brainer, but we
Yeah.
had the Cursed Theater number 13.
Yep. And we were with friends for F1, so it
True.
was...
Makes it better. Damn.
Yeah.
F1. Okay. On to the spoiler number 2 for story. So, what is the worst story out of Moana
Oof.
number 2, Mufasa, and Jurassic World Rebirth?
Okay.
Some highlights.
Yeah, we'll have to go through this one a little more for me to
So, Moana.
narrow it down.
I'm trying to remember the fuck. All I remember is like the really big
It was the
island.
same
the whole
shit that
bat
happened in
lady.
the
It was
first
the exact
movie.
same as the first movie.
Yeah.
That was the main point.
Okay, let's move on to the next
Okay.
one.
Mufasa had the whole, like, your whole problem with calling him Scar and like what, like how that whole moment played out in the end and what it meant for the future. You hated it.
I think the entire story of Mufasa itself would be really good if it wasn't connected to the Lion King
That's
and he
what you're
didn't have to be
saying.
Scar.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. The story itself, I liked the story. I thought the music, of course, by
I remember
our
there's
boy,
some weird stuff.
Lin-Manuel Miranda
Yeah, Lin did great with the
was
music.
great. Like, overall, I really liked it, other than the fact that it was connected to the... And it's like, why can't we just separate? This could have been a really good story.
The money.
Yeah.
So
it's
sad.
true.
It's
True.
honestly, I remember having another larger problem, I think, with the way they played. They did something very wrong when it came to Nala and Taka, where they just, like, either completely abandoned a storyline between those two or something. I just remember something happening in the snow where I was complaining about it, and I was just like, I don't understand how, like, it's like they just forgot about something completely and they just moved on. Because they were trying to play, like, the love triangle, and I think it just disappeared at a certain point without playing out naturally.
Choice
Which is a choice.
to make, like, the entire, like, arc of the Lion King and, like, Scar is killing Mufasa
Huge choice.
because of, like, oh, we...
So yeah, there's
know,
that. Again,
yeah.
that impacts you. And then Jurassic World, now, it was just going to the island, finding the dinosaurs, having to get off the island. Like, it was your pretty normal Jurassic World story once we got everybody together, right? They had to go find that massive dinosaur in the actual size. But the reason I think I'm going to give the spoiler to this, or I want to, is because at the very end, you remember we get a shot of Duncan, that one dude, he was facing down the dinosaur, and then it, like, pulls away from him, and you think he's dead. And at the very end, they're moving away. Spoiler warning for 30 seconds here. At the very end, they're moving away. Duncan comes swimming out with the torch. They don't explain how he survived.
Yeah, don't piss me off with that
And
bullshit.
how about
And that's
when
exactly what I'm saying, is when you bring characters back to life after they die.
dude, there's a
Die
better
and
one
leave
than
them
that.
dead.
Not in that. It wasn't the same thing.
Yeah, but it was also just the convenience of that. So, like, the whole thing, it was like, oh, we can follow this to make, hopefully this one. It's like, how?
If we blow up this float in front of the T-Rex, he'll surely just see the float and not us around it. And which was not even true based on where the camera was set. It was only the camera was blocked from seeing the people,
It's
not
also
the
the flare gun that was
flare
conveniently
gun
right
placed
there.
right there at the end.
It's
Oh
sad because
my
I love Scarlett Johansson and, of course,
Jonathan Bailey, who I didn't even know was Jonathan Bailey the whole time. I thought it was
Which
the
is
other
wild.
guy. Oh, I can't believe I
and so
don't have
it's
that in the
sad
highlights.
that it was so bad.
Yes, very sad.
Yeah, but I would go with Jurassic World. I agree because I
Yeah.
think Mufasa, the story itself was good if they were to separate it from the Lion King. Moana too, you could say in theory that story was good because Moana was good,
Yep.
but they just copied it. So
It's the classic, just repeat what you did in the first movie.
I agree. Jurassic World Rebirth.
As the spoiler for story. All right, Freshie number 3, the last Freshie. For soundtrack. This time we have Wicked Part 1, Hamilton,
Only part
or
one.
A Complete Out Unknown. I don't think Part 2 would have stood with Hamilton, personally. Is the reason
Well, you
I
could have
didn't
done
put
it
in
for
there.
the last one is what I meant.
Ah, yeah, I should have.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to critique.
You do the Google Slides then.
This is great. Soundtrack.
For me, it's gonna be Hamilton.
Yeah.
Like I
I mean, there's no doubt. That's the best thing about Hamilton is the music. It's so incredibly brilliant, and the choreography on stage that tells a
True.
lot about the story.
Although we don't get to see. All right, that was a fast one. That was not a good one. Freshie 3
Yeah,
soundtrack.
it
goes
has to go to Hamilton.
And the last spoiler. This is for soundtrack as well. And this one, we're going to do Mufasa, Snow White, and a Minecraft movie.
What does Minecraft movie have to do with it? What? The one song in that?
There are a couple songs. But there was one main song.
There are a couple songs?
Yeah.
I can just think of the...
Steve has his own song.
Yeah, the Steve's Lava
And then there's
Chicken
another
or
song as they're
whatever.
going into, as they walk into the land before the pig with the crown shows up.
This is... Okay. Let me...
So it's basically because
music?
I remember you like Snow White's original. They added bad, so it's the question of like, is the bad that they added in Snow White worse than the little bit of bad in Minecraft, right? Or is just the like low tier Lin worse than all of it?
No. It wasn't low tier Lin. It was good Lin. Those
It was
songs
all right,
hit.
but you never listened to him again, did you? I listened to him for like maybe a couple days after.
I listened to that brother song all the
brother,
time.
brother.
It's so fucking catchy.
You still do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about Die Die? Or no, it's not Die Die.
It's
Sorry.
Bye Bye.
Bye Bye, because they wanted to say Die Die. Or we think they did.
That's my theory. No, I think I would never put anything that Lin-Manuel Miranda does on the bottom. We could not do Lin-Manuel Miranda on the top and the bottom for soundtrack. I think Snow White, overall, there was that terrible fucking song.
The
with
Gal
Queen.
Gadot song,
Yeah,
right?
that was-
It's,
I mean,
it's that bad.
She is like probably one of the worst things about that movie.
Oh, yeah.
But Rachel Ziegler,
She
those
also
songs
had a
hit.
bad song though. With
No,
the whole
I like that Waiting on a Wish song.
Waiting on a Wish. You
Yeah.
like that song? Remember my whole thesis about it, where I was like, the whole problem with that song is normally every other Snow White, because I was like, why does it feel so offbeat? It felt so different, but it's still like kind of kids music or Disney princess music, but they like in every other song that's not that, it's always about something super simple in Snow White. It's always just, just washing the dishes or going it's one thing. It's always just one thing. And then they have this one song that's this super deep, like, character thing for her, which Snow White never had. And it's good because you need character for Snow White. But, like, it just feels so different than every other song.
So I see. You think Snow White should just sing about being in the kitchen
Oh my
and
god.
doing the dishes.
God. I walked right
I'm
into
sorry.
that one.
As soon as you bring up the kitchen, I had to. There was no way.
But you know what I'm saying?
No, her voice is just so incredible. I want her to like sing me
Yeah.
to sleep every single night. So anything
Yeah.
she sings, I will enjoy. Just like anything
Dude, that song she
Lin-Manuel
had
Miranda
in
writes.
Hunger Games was sick.
Oh, all of the
Yeah.
few songs she had
Yeah.
were all incredible. Yeah. She killed it.
So, are we giving it to...
yeah, we're obviously giving it to a Minecraft movie.
We
The
are.
one movie
Yeah.
that's like not
Just because
an
it had those
actual
super
musical.
annoying songs. I like it. Good.
Yeah, but no, some good conversation there.
Hey, finally on to the next highlight. This one is highlight number 3, Captain America Brave New World. The
Oh,
origin
no.
of hatred is
I know
sometimes
what
beautiful.
This is gonna be.
You do?
I think I do.
This is gonna sound so stupid, but like I feel like it's a little too big.
That's what I think.
Like even when we were watching like the previews before, I was like, I almost can't pay attention to everything happening because the screen's so huge.
I want to see what's happening in like each corner, and especially since we were angled a little further on the right side of the theater, like that. I felt like I missed so much of the movie on the left side of the screen. You know, just more background things that I could have noted.
Yeah.
And also, when it's that
shouldn't
big,
have done that.
when it's
So much money for those fucking tickets.
true, yeah, true. When it's that big too, there's like, I feel like you can really see where the camera's focusing better, which is nice when you're looking at what you're supposed to look at. But if you're looking at any other places, like there's so many scenes where two people are talking, you know, and if it's like a wide enough shot, if you just look down below where the focus of the camera is, it's like it's blurry to another extent just because it's so blown up in your face. So I don't know, apparently not an IMAX.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
The birth of IMAX hatred.
There it is.
How about that?
I stand by that.
That's where it started. That went on long because I left my other thing. I forgot that I said that. I'd never thought about that until, because you kept bringing it up, and I've been countering you a little bit because Nolan loves IMAX so much. You know, and he shoots in IMAX and all this. But because we have to see. Dude, Kai hit me up, and we might even go drive down to Arizona to go see it at the legit, with the real projector, you know, the actual way you can see. The fuck was, yeah, I had that whole point about when it is that big, you can see like the unfocused parts of the lens so much larger. So that means it's so much blurrier if you're looking at other points of the screen, which I never, like, it's simple, but that is also a fact. So you have to dart around, and if you want to dart around, it's going to look worse. It's like somebody who wants to kind of take it all in rather than focus on faces every scene. Might be a little worse.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're right. You're right.
Now we're on into it, man. This is the Sinners mini review. Mara, if you could do me a favor and speak this one, just because you normally take us into our reviews, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I can do
It's
it.
like a call on you in class.
Yeah, I don't like this. For this next segment, let's move on to what some people might think is being recorded in a local movie theater parking lot. But just kidding. We're staying here. It's Sinners.
Great job.
What? I should have proofread that before I read that.
That was good, dude. What are you talking about? That was perfect.
I didn't like the writing.
Hey, well,
I have a few
normally we
notes.
are recording this in a movie theater parking lot.
I have a few notes.
But yeah, dude, take it away. Host this.
See how I was gonna use that time to pull up the document and then you called on me?
I can take it away.
And now I need a second.
That's all right. This was, I mean, honestly, a big announcement because nobody even knows we watch Sinners. Nobody even knows that. Oh, actually, they do if they listen to, like, Bugonia or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Let's chat real quick because I said I did not want to see Sinners, and we were not going to see Sinners on the podcast because I don't like to see like scary movies in theaters.
Yeah.
I get scared. I've gotten sick in movie theaters multiple times. Not actually in the movie theaters. I
Was
always
Deadpool
made
X
it to the
Wolverine
bathroom.
that scary for you?
Well, that wasn't scary. That was just like overstimulating as fuck.
Okay.
Like there were so many people and it was IMAX and it was like a lot going on. It was like whew, that was a lot. But
Makes sense.
it has happened. And I said after we saw this trailer so many times and it was chilling in theaters that I was not going to see it and we weren't going to see it for the pod. So then G saw it. Gio, that is.
That's me.
And he told me to see it for multiple months. And then just, like a month ago, our cousin came out here. And
Friend of the pod, Lily. Cousin of the pod.
Cousin of the pod, Lily, came out here. And she wanted to see Sinners, and it was going back in IMAX.
Mm-hmm.
And so we all
To
saw
our
it.
dismay.
So in conclusion, I'm sorry because we could have done a podcast episode because I ended up seeing it in theaters anyway.
That's quite good.
So my
apology.
bad, but I did give Gio permission to in the future any scary movies that like are really good and we have to do a podcast episode on, he can just like fully like lie to me.
Yep.
And make me see them.
It'll be good. It'll be
Yeah.
terrifying.
Right. But
Convince you the next like Conjuring movie is a kids movie or something. That'll be great.
Exactly. But now I have seen Sinners. We're here. Sinners.
Yes, we are.
Directed by, of course, Ryan Coogler.
Third favorite.
Yep, starring Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Miles Caton, and Jack O'Connell. The score, sorry, I did not write this breakdown. I'm sorry if it sounds a little robotic,
Did I
but
do so
Gio
wrong?
wrote it. It's just in a different order.
Oh no! Sorry.
so it's throwing
I
me
didn't
off a
study your
little
order.
bit.
I just wrote all the.
And I've also just haven't seen these names before,
Yeah.
so my bad. Bear with me.
I can help with the score name if you want.
Yeah.
Ludwig Göransson did the score.
And who did the cinematography?
Autumn. Oh God. The cinematography is done by Autumn Durald Arkapaw.
Or we should learn that name because it was fucking
Yeah, it was
incredible in this
unbelievable.
movie.
We'll know that name 100%.
Yes. It was a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 7.6 on IMDb, and a 4.1 on Letterboxd. Sorry, I did that in reverse, but
That's all right.
get the
It was
vibe.
my fault.
You're bad. Did it in reverse. The budget was $90 million. And opening weekend, it made $48 million.
Nice. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not a bad start to that opening weekend for Sinners.
Not
Especially because that was a
bad.
word of mouth movie, so I guarantee it blew out its budget eventually. Because it was one of those where people went and started talking.
Yeah.
There's not many word of mouth movies anymore, so it's
Yeah.
it's fun when
it's
one
true.
of those do happen. Yeah, so I guess we'll throw in the spoiler. This isn't a Freshie Air spoiler. This is a spoiler warning now because we are going to get into the Sinner's story real fast. We just have a quick synopsis that we'll go through. I'm just going to fly through it. Stop me if you had anything story-wise that you want to talk about. Hopefully I hit it on enough beats so we don't miss anything. I don't know. I haven't actually read this.
Okay.
In 1932, twin gangsters Elijah and Elias Moore, a.k.a. Smoke and Stack, returned to their hometown in Mississippi after 7 years away in Chicago. They have plans to open up a juke joint to attract members of the black community. While they have a good turnout, the night is interrupted by the presence of vampires, led by the Irish immigrant named Remick. So yeah, that's the kind of the whole. Really, it takes half the movie to set that up. Half the movie is just your normal kind of like two dudes in the South starting a juke joint movie. I mean, it's just like that. It's like it's shot on film, so it just, especially in IMAX, I feel like I can tell so much more, and that does a lot for giving that old timey feel.
Sure.
Sets are beautiful.
Yeah.
The costumes, like with Smoke and Stack, because they're both played by Michael B. Jordan, but they're wearing like red and blue accents both. It's just a beautiful first act. Like honestly, the whole introduction to Miles yeah, that's his name, right? Miles? Or is that his? I think it's Miles. I don't know. We'll find out. But basically, we get that whole introduction to the kid who plays the guitars, who's really good, and it's just. Yeah, I honestly, like, if it would have kept up that movie not turning into vampires, I probably still would have loved the movie.
Yeah,
wherever
absolutely. It was just like already like such a visually stunning movie.
It went. Oh, yeah.
And immediately the dialogue was incredible.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Dude. So good. So, yeah, basically, after Remick turns Grace's husband and threatens to go after their daughter, she invites the vampires into the juke joint. Basically, after the whole time, they do the whole vampire thing of they have to be invited in. They keep picking off people. They get Stack, unfortunately, gets turned into a vampire. And, like, what was that like watching that movie? Because you didn't know it was going to be vampires, right?
Yeah, I had no idea. And Gio also told me, he's like, this is actually not that scary whatsoever. Like, there's about, like, 2 little jumps, but, like, it is not, and I was like, okay, cool. So then, these scary-ass fucking vampires start pulling up, and it's like, when he was, like, becoming, like transforming into a vampire, I don't know. Is that the word for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Becoming a vampire, like, it was,
Brutal.
haunting.
A lot of blood.
Yeah.
There were a few jump scares, not crazy amounts, but a lot of just freakish,
It was
violin sounds while
chilling.
there would just be a jump and then the shot would end
Oh!
on the frame, from
Oh my gosh,
behind,
it would
behind Harry
literally make
Styles.
my, like, heart drop. Like, that's the most, like, that was
Yeah,
right
yeah.
where they would, like, float up and it would
Yes.
just stop.
Wait,
that
are you
would
crying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I saw your eyes
Sorry.
tear up there.
I'm getting very.
Because you're sick right now.
It's because I'm sick, and I'm not sick. I have allergies.
I was just like, damn, I didn't know I scared you that much. Jesus,
It
I'm
was,
back.
but it was terrifying. I will say.
No, it is. It's proper
And just
scary.
not knowing.
I'm not that scared of vampires, so it's like.
I didn't think I was. Well, I don't really know what vampires really are there that are like scary.
Not the Twilight vampires.
Yeah, like none of the
right?
ones in Twilight.
Have you seen Interview with the Vampire?
Oh no.
Some kind of scary
Yeah.
vampire stuff in that one, but a lot of times vampires are just like. I'm just as scared of vampires as I am as like whatever British dude on the street.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like they're not like over like threat. Like they don't have any like super threatening features other than like fangs.
like great,
I
I'll stay in the
guess.
fucking sunlight and then stay away from you at night. Like,
Yeah,
I won't
just
invite
eat
you into
some
my
garlic.
house. Great, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great, you stay there. I won't invite you in. Like, what are you gonna do? That was my one problem with that movie is they do. It's impossible in a vampire movie because somebody has to make the mistake to invite them in at some point. I just wish they could come up with a way that was better than that, and I can't do it myself. And obviously, the writers for that movie couldn't do it either because they had to have somebody just give in eventually. I wish there was a way to come up with that better, or so they could like accidentally say it or I don't know, just something that was better than the girl just getting, being angry that her husband was gone essentially and just giving up.
Right. Yeah.
But she was like, "Come in, you motherfuckers," or whatever. So it was kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she invites the vampires in, and then Grace goes out with her husband, while Slim, Perline, and Annie are all fatally wounded. Smoke and Stack get into a battle, a nice brother on brother, Michael B. Jordan on Michael B. Jordan fight. Smoke spares his brother though, as we see at the very end of the movie. Smoke and Sammy kill Remick, the main vampire. Unbelievable performance from Jack O'Connell. Remick. Talk about that song that what's it called? The whole Irish jig that they sing together. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, where they're all outside and they start dancing together.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's
the
called.
song is?
No.
It's like traveling down. Oh man, I want to know the song because I want to sing it right now, but I can't think of the song. But that the whole choreography, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and it is just that like amazing ability that he has to just switch from like looking like such a nice looking guy to like boom, like terrifying in a
Pure
moment.
Menace. Yeah, Sammy flees, Remick's dead, Smoke stays behind to take on the KKK and kills them all, which is a great moment and just so fun to watch. And then we go, the last scene, 1992, we get this awesome scene with Sammy, an old Sammy, and see Stack and Mary who haven't changed. And it's unbelievable. I got to talk with Lily a lot, my cousin of the podcast, Lily. I went on a walk with her the next day and we got into a really deep conversation about like simulation or something. Just cultural inclusion and what that means for culture to evolve or not evolve and how culture can get stuck at points. And the way that this movie kind of plays with these themes is really interesting and is a lot to think about, heavy for sure.
Yeah.
But that's really it for Sinners, and they all live happily ever after.
And they all live happily ever after.
So yeah,
Sort of.
It's a great ending, I think, to that movie. The final scene is really cool, seeing everybody grown up and seeing Stack Stack and Haley Steinfeld, whatever her character's name, still stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
Although they've evolved, they're still the same people. And it's just it's interesting because Sammy's changed. He's a different person. It's a very, very easy way to give some an artistic meaning to the end there, because you literally see Sammy's a different actor and these two are played by the same. Yeah. And it works, and so it's just
Yeah, completely.
Do you want me to move us forward to?
Oh, sorry. Is that me?
No, I was just wondering if you had anything else before. I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh no, I don't.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the end of our story. So now it's you, I guess.
Was that all you were?
I forgot, because I said I was hosting, but I did say you were hosting this little part. Next is favorite scene, least favorite scene is all it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna be able to remember a least favorite scene? I can't even come up with a least favorite scene when we've just watched the movie.
We'll come up with one together for you.
Okay.
We'll come up with something.
Next we have was that on the document? Because I only saw. I thought it was your story, and that was.
No. There's the
Oh.
outro and stuff. The critic reviews. Unfortunately, that's all right. It's not organized.
I see.
We didn't rehearse this or anything. We just
No.
flew into it.
We
you know?
didn't whatsoever. We just talked
All
about
the better
Stranger
for it.
Things and
All-
then
yeah.
started.
All the better for it.
This is okay. Favorite scene.
I have mine. Do you have yours?
Yeah, you go though.
Okay. Mine is the one that I've talked about. It's the best single shot of the year, and it is the greatest scene possibly of any movie that I saw this year, which is when Sammy does his guitar solo, and we get the one shot of going through all the eras of African American music, essentially, and we see all these, and it goes to the point where they burn down all of this place that they're in around them, to where everybody's just dancing. It's a super artistic way to show, how music connects you to these different, layers of reality, spirits, and also vampires, because in that same one shot, it goes back, and as the beat drops, you see the heads of the vampires looking over from their point of what we can now see from the camera's view of the burnt down and all this magic being made with music. It is unbelievable. I've cried. I've watched it 3 times now. I made a short on it. I can't help but tear up during it. It's just this expression of art and music that is unbelievable. I can't get over it. And to introduce the vampires with that, it's so crazy. That's fine.
I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard for me to think of a specific scene whatsoever from this movie that we saw so long ago. Like, I can't.
You can't think of a scene? I could throw out like a few of the better ones.
Like, I can think of things that happen, and I can picture it, but I can't like think of a specific scene that, like, that's hard for me to do with a movie that we saw so long ago, that I saw one time.
Oh, okay. I can just lay them out if you want.
Yeah.
You just want to lay out like 3?
Sure.
And pick one? All right. I'm going to give you good ones.
Okay.
I've seen this movie like 3 times now, so I've got them in baked in.
Yeah. You gotta remember, I've seen it once.
The scene with, and
it was
a
late
long
at
time ago,
night.
like you said. And apparently it didn't stick very much either, which I wonder where your ratings. Ooh.
No, it did stick for sure. Like, the scene, honestly, the only scene I could remember was that.
one,
But we talked about it for so long after
well,
that
it's a lot of like just action. Okay, how about the scene when she invites the vampires in? Right, so like when all the action actually, when they start running through the doors and everything.
Yeah.
The scene where Remick starts burning at the end. After he puts the guitar in him.
Yeah.
And the dialogue conversation with Michael B. Jordan explaining how to eat out to Sammy is the other one that I'll put on there. Because I just think that's the funniest scene
Oh, yeah,
ever.
that is funny.
And then they pay it off, too, which is just great. Those are 3 I'll put out for you.
Yeah, I'll go with her in inviting
in. Okay, so you do like that
in.
moment.
Yeah.
Because that's when the action flips. That's when it goes, because it obviously a vampire movie, it's like scary, but that's when it turns into just war.
Yeah.
So that's like the biggest tension.
Mm-hmm.
Least favorite scene now. We can just do it for the both of us, I think. That one is pretty much my least favorite scene.
Really?
Because I don't like the reason for them to go in, but the only other one that I could
like you said.
give, it would be the KKK scene at the end, just because it's not connected to the story enough. Like, they only had, like, not even a character, lines of dialogue saying that they bought that from a white man or whatever. So it was just not, like, I wasn't, like, that's a huge aspect of that time. Makes sense to have that there, but because it wasn't connected within the story as well as all the other themes, it just felt a little bit added on in it. That'd be mine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just think like if you think about that time period.
Yeah, no, I mean the
And being
KKK
like
is a very big part of
like
the.
black
Yeah.
powerful, like immediately
But still,
I feel like you're connecting that.
You gotta connect it to the movie. You can't just assume because of the time that, for me personally, you can't just assume because of the time that we're all gonna be like, oh yeah, this fits in perfectly right here, like a puzzle piece. Like,
See, that's interesting. That might be a something of people of that have had a different life experience than us. You could say,
yeah,
see that much
very
differently.
true, because that's
that
like a
that
big
doesn't
moment. And
immediately connect
that
for
idea
us.
might have been on their
yeah.
head a lot more than it was on my head as a white man too. So that's possible.
Yeah,
But it's
completely.
just-
Because again,
Also, it's a good scene. I love killing. I like.
Yeah,
it's
no,
badass
no.
as fuck. It's not a bad scene.
we are for
Least
killing
favorite.
the KKK.
Yes.
Kill them all,
100%.
please.
Yeah. All right, so we're good there. Really, all we have is some critics' reviews at the very end.
Yeah.
So for the good, we have Peter Travers from the Travers Take. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler team up for their best work and most daring yet. A game-changing vampire gangster western musical that's divisive, dangerous, and primed to explode. 4.4. That sentence. A game-changing vampire gangster western musical. It does all those things and it works. And it's going to be like considered in the Oscars. Isn't that insane? Holy
It's amazing.
moly. For the bad, we have Nick Shager from the Daily Beast. Never coherently articulates or draws connections between its various concerns, proving a handsomely horrific vampire bloodbath that bites off more than it can chew. I hate this guy so much. Rotten score.
You
He put
read that in such a
yeah.
I could tell you hated him the way you read that.
Okay, I guess he could be leaning into my point a little, like the KKK thing, right? Like they didn't interconnect that to the story as much. Maybe he's like, you guys didn't like hint at vampires in the first act, and then they just showed up. What is that? That's all random. I like that about the movie personally.
Me too.
He didn't. All right, for our
Wait, I feel like
what?
I'm sorry. That just sparked me to think about an earlier argument we had about a movie.
Really?
What was that about?
What?
About me liking that they completely didn't hit anything and just went into it, and you saying they needed some but this is not important whatsoever.
I normally do like that. Don't get me wrong, but I had that as the thing. Because remember, I knew it was going to be a vampire movie. So it wasn't for me.
You went in that with that.
So I wonder if I
see.
didn't know, maybe I would have still stayed on that side.
Yeah, I had no idea. But I love when they do that. I think
Tone shifts.
like
can
I
be
always say when you hit if you hint at something, like it's great to have callback to where you can watch it back and be like, oh, it's so obvious, but that also leaves the risk of realizing
Not
what
when
the
it's
twist
done well.
was.
Not when it's done well, though. There's movies that do it perfectly. It's always the greatest twist of all time. The Prestige does it perfectly.
Sure.
Bruce Willis, please help. I see. Wait, have you seen The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was just gonna say, I see dead people. The Sixth Sense.
Well, that helped you think of it. Wow, that's a good
I just
little
had to
trick.
reframe the
Yeah.
question, and it came to me immediately. But the twists that are float up to the best twist of all time, they're always those ones. At least that's what I feel like I've noticed. It's the ones that you rewatch and you see it the entire time, but you somehow didn't see, because it's a trick. It's the coolest. It's a magic trick, you know.
I don't know. I think sometimes it can be. I think you're right.
It's completely.
And those
It's
can
subjective.
be, but sometimes, I do love it when it's just everything that happened and everything that was leading up to the twist all happened off screen. We didn't see any of it, and it still makes sense. But we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
There's no way I could have guessed that. But I feel like that only works when you're doing multiple. You can't just do that and have just one reveal.
Right, like Crazy Stupid Love. That was my thing. I was like, hey, wait a minute. We didn't do anything to hint at this. We had one scene with this girl.
That was the movie.
Yeah, that was the movie.
You're right.
Oh yeah, that was the movie. So yeah.
Whoa! We got there. Wow, look at that.
We're doing so well. But yeah.
You're doing so well.
So yeah,
damn.
Crazy Stupid Love. That was my problem with that movie, is the fact that I didn't see it coming. So I guess I still am on that kind of wave, but I see why people can enjoy it, because it is that much more surprising when you literally couldn't.
Yeah, but there
right?
were kind of multiple little things that went along with that,
There
where
might
the
have been.
pieces
Here's
were
the
coming
problem.
together.
I watched that. I barely remember. I was super drunk watching that movie.
I see.
It was super late at night. Me and Wilder were just sitting. Me and friend of the podcast, Wilder, were just sitting around. Like I did. There's nothing. So I might be completely off on that. But if the movie did play out like I think it did, no.
No.
Oh, ratings. Sorry, I almost went on to the next thing. What is
Yeah.
our ratings? You just want to give the rating since we're on short? Or do you want to do our whole spiel?
What? Oh yeah, we can just give the ratings.
Just give the rating?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
For
fine.
mine, I am going to give big yawn from Cinna over there.
Wait, I am gonna do a little.
Okay.
Little spiel.
That's all right.
So if you want to do one, too,
I gave
don't
him enough of a spiel. I just love Ryan Coogler and I love this movie.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful and I can't believe vampire movies this good. I'm gonna put it at a 4.7. 4.7 for me, ladies and gentlemen. Cinna agrees.
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear her,
The
but
cat
she
agrees.
she agrees. She's joining us again today. Yeah, this movie, I thought it's just really what was incredible about it was the stuff we talked about at the beginning, and I just want to put an emphasis on it because I feel like Gio talked
Yeah.
about it more than I did, so I just want to double down that I agree with that. It's just the cinematography is absolutely incredible, and the music is absolutely incredible, and the dialogue is absolute. Like, there are so many, like, everything that it takes to make a good movie, like, it exceeds, like, like, it's truly,
Well said.
it's, the only thing I'm gonna knock down, like, a few points, just because I truly can't remember it super well, and that might have been the time we saw it at. I know we saw it, like, at night, like, there are so many different elements that could go into that, so I need to rewatch it a few more times, but I'm gonna go with a 4.8, I would say.
Wow, going
Yeah.
above me.
Well, it was gonna be a 4.9, but you went 7. I was like, oh, let me readjust.
like-
But the fact that I can't remember it that specifically,
And
I think is a big
I'm-
part of it. But I remember really loving it when I watched it, and that is one of the movies that I've listened to the soundtrack a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't think it gets up 4.8, 4.9 territory just because it's like other movies have to do more in their second half, you know? I feel like this was able to just devolve into a bloody vampire, which was fun, really fun, but I feel like other movies can do more
Yeah.
with maybe
Sure.
not that might just be the concept that's bringing that down
Yeah.
for me a bit then. But it's just I'm never going to hold this up there with Toy Story with 4.8. I wouldn't put it up there with Toy Story.
Yeah, I'm
don't
like
think I could.
I'm considering, like, on a rewatch this could be a 5-star movie for me. Like,
That's
I'm
what I
I
remember
think it's
thinking that my first time
really-
watching it. I do remember thinking that my first
I
time
think it's really incredible, and I remember after the movie I can't find any issues with it. Thinking about it right now, I can't find any issues with it. But again, I don't remember it super well, so that
This-
definitely
this
says
is
something.
my,
but I do remember we saw it at night.
We did,
Remember,
yeah.
it was late.
This
so.
was my pick for Best Picture. By the way, I teased it like 3 episodes ago or something. And we didn't say it on the episode. But this is my pick for what Best Picture is going to be. So I'm revealing that.
I agree.
I don't know if you have yours yet, but we'll probably be revealed in a future episode what your Best Picture pick is.
I think it's. I mean,
You gotta wait till they come out, I guess. Sinners might not even be in the running.
yeah, I think it's
Better
probably
be.
gonna be
Freaking
Sinners.
better be, man.
Yeah, it better
All right,
be.
4.7 and a 4.8. So if you think about it, we both gave Toy Story 4.8s, right? So this would be our number 2.
Wait. No.
Yeah.
Did we?
So 9.6. So
It was a.
yeah,
Oh, you're so
9.6.
right.
So
I
yeah,
thought it was a 9.4. My bad.
so yeah, this is a yes, 9.5.
Well, did we both give them the same thing?
I just
though?
did the math rather
Oh.
than trying to do this whole thing.
You're right. You're
I don't know
right.
why I didn't do that before. 9.5. I looked down. I was like, oh, I can just add the numbers. you know?
Yes. 9.5.
So that would technically place that the number 2 movie of the year if it was an official
the
fresh
number
out of
one
film.
movie of the year.
Yeah, number 1 non-re-release movie of the year.
Ah, I
Uh,
see. Would come
yeah.
above Wicked.
It would go
and
above
Superman.
Wicked and Superman by 0.5 points.
Yo,
Like
that's
this
my
is
bad.
a big one. Big
My
miss,
bad.
but we got it. We
My bad.
knocked it out.
That's why I
Look
kept
at us.
telling G, I was like, we'll do it in the end of the year episode. We'll do it in the end of the year episode.
Yeah, you did. It was
I
good.
promise.
Our next segment, ladies and gentlemen, is the Who Said It pod or the movies. Was it me and Mara? Did God damn it! We took a break and now I can't speak. So basically, I'm gonna read aloud. God, I'm gonna read aloud a quote, and Mara is gonna decide whether it came out of our mouths or the mouths of somebody on the big screen. Right? That's gonna be the question.
That's funny.
Okay? So, first one. What we do, everybody does. We lose. What is that from? The big screen or us? Fresh out the film.
The big screen.
And you are correct. That one
Yeah.
is from the big screen. That was Sonny Hayes in the F1 movie
Duh.
saying that. I don't remember what the context was. Do you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
doing
know.
some bullshit.
There wasn't much memorable dialogue. I don't know. I'm still wondering what the hell was
It
on
was
that.
just like Brad Pitting around as a race car driver.
Yeah. Remember, they had a chance for dialogue at the end and just, decided to, leave it open-ended because we felt like they couldn't even write anything.
Yes.
They just,
They
didn't
just
wanna...
didn't know what to do.
All right, next one. A sense of wonder. And that is something I do agree with. Is that Fresh Out the Film podcast or the movies?
Is it fresh out the? I feel like that's something you would say.
Well, what is your final guess?
Fresh out the film.
Fresh Out the Film. It is Fresh Out the Film, but it came out of your mouth,
Oh,
actually.
me.
This was from the F1 episode, actually, at a certain point. I also don't remember what the context was.
Great, thanks. I like how there's a picture of me next to Brad Pitt now.
Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
Our poor viewers can't see that. That's so sad.
I know, it's a shame. 'Cause
Okay.
It looks great.
The next one. Yeah, sorry, David. Is this from the movies or the Fresh Out the Film podcast?
Oh, wait. Wait, I feel like I know exactly. I feel like I said I was apologizing to David Cornsweet because I was making fun of his name because I didn't actually think that was how you pronounce his last name, but it was. And I was like, no, wait, Cornsweet? Like, that's...
You are correct.
And then I said, yeah, sorry,
You're
David.
3 for 3
Yeah.
right now, dude. Mara
do remember
also
that
said yes.
one.
Now there's 2 of you next
And
to
I
Brad
feel
Pitt.
so bad. I love David Cornsweet. I didn't mean that.
You hated his name. But
No,
then you
I
compared him to
just-
Hayden Christensen.
I truly, okay, everyone thought that. Okay, after that episode,
Oh,
I
yeah.
went online and I
No,
saw.
I remember, yeah.
I saw
You're the
everyone was
first one I
comparing
heard to
that.
say that, though. Well, I didn't hear it before you, so.
We saw the movie together.
Oh, yeah, true.
so
Well, I didn't even talk to anyone or see anything before yeah.
had a
true.
good chance.
The beauty of the Fresh Out the Film,
Yeah.
isn't it? All right, that was from the Snow White episode, apparently. So, yeah, it was good memory, all the way back to March.
Wow.
Couldn't remember a scene from Sinners, but can remember... What the hell is that?
I can remember apologizing to David Cornsweet in March.
It was that big of a deal. So that wasn't even the Superman episode. You were apologizing to David Cornsweet.
Yeah, that's I thought that would have been in the Superman episode.
Me too. But we were
I guess we were
it
talking
was
about
the
Superman a
trailer,
lot.
I believe,
Yeah.
is when it dropped. Trailer and
Well,
March.
we saw
for
the
instance.
trailer like every fucking week.
We did. All right, next. He might have been using his trash bag in there to help out. Is that the movies or Fresh Out the Film podcast?
I have no. I'm just gonna go with the movies.
This one is me
Oh.
and Caught Stealing episode. I don't remember what we were talking about. I think it was something. It was
don't
something
know.
about. It was inside Russ's garage thing. It was like we were talking about something in there, and I was saying something about cleaning. Or I don't know. I don't remember the context. I guess either. You're distracted anyways. You don't care. This is my quote. You're just looking elsewhere.
Oh no! Did you not see her just like jump on my bed and run over there?
I did. I'm just locked in.
Okay.
I'm so dialed.
I see. My bad.
What's it feel like to die? Is the next quote. I know that's confusing. You with? Sorry.
I feel like.
What's it feel like to die?
Oh, that's obviously I can name the movie. I think I feel like that's from Mickey 17.
Ah, you got it. It's Mickey 17. Nice job. Last one. I hate you.
I'm sorry. Before I answer that, a lot of movies this year with actors playing multiple people.
3 of them. 2 of which we reviewed. 1 of which we reviewed today. That is so nuts.
No, 3 of them which we reviewed.
Yeah, well, yeah.
One of which we reviewed today.
Well, one's not an official FOF review.
Well, now it is.
All right.
As of today. I hate you. I don't know. I feel like that could either be from a movie or either one of us. I don't know. We'll guess movie. I feel like there's been a lot of quotes from us.
Trick question. It was both.
Oh.
Anakin Skywalker saying,
Oh,
I hate
obviously.
you. And then Gio said Tilly quoting Anakin Skywalker saying, I hate you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I see.
And that's the end.
Anakin,
Not the end. We're on the next
that
highlight.
was fun.
Yeah, you like that
liked
one? I could have
category.
done, I had 6 more, so if you want to play offline, I guess I have those.
It was so fun.
You're welcome.
Damn.
Highlight number, I'm trying to move us, bro, I'm the locked in host now. Moving the highlight number 4.
Yeah, I'm having a
The
great
monkey.
time. Just being able to interrupt.
Isn't it nice? It's freeing.
Stop you from moving along.
Just one of the many blessings of siblingship, telepathy.
Telepathy.
Oh my god, dude. My brain is just not on top of it today. I want to say it was like from Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something like that. But he's just like a bully character that's this white kid with like a like brownish. It's I don't know the movie or anything, so I'm not gonna be able to say this.
Like the Kid in Wonder? Like the movie of that? Because that's what I was kind of
Holy
thinking.
moly, you might be right. Is it that kid?
Because he has like dark hair and it's kind of like slicked
Mara,
back.
how did you know that?
Dude, I thought of it right when you said that.
Literally zero like type of because he's not in Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
No.
He's a bully character in Wonder, I guess, yes. But like out of all of the just bully characters, completely, we were talking about the kid and the monkey, I guess, probably the younger kid,
Yeah.
right? How did you possibly pull out that guy? And we still don't know his name, which we should. I think it's Ethan something, isn't it?
No.
That doesn't sound right. He was on Punk'd, too. You remember that show?
No.
Was it not
He was
Punk'd?
on-
The Disney
he was on
version
Walk
of Punk'd.
the Prank.
Walk the Prank. That's the
Yeah.
Disneyfied Punk'd.
It's funny to think that like child was on Punk.
Yeah, that'd be messed up.
Yes, that exact. Yeah. No, I can picture. It's just, I have no idea how I remembered it.
There's so many moments. That was just one that I found, but that's happened a few times to us on the pod where I'm trying to think of something and you just know it without
It's true.
even trying. This is next. This is the which episode does this apply to segment. I didn't name a lot of these segments very well. So basically, I'm going to read out a fact about a specific episode, a statement about a specific episode would be better, and you have to guess which one it is, which episode it comes from. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Which episode is the longest episode? What do you think? Fresh out the film episode. Not movie, our recording session.
Wicked.
I believe you are incorrect.
Fuck.
I thought you were right.
I was gonna
That's
say.
a close number
I
2.
remember us talking about them, and
Yep.
it was either Revenge of the Sith or Wicked. Fuck.
That's why I thought you were right, probably. Yeah,
My
no, it's
bad.
actually
Yeah, no.
Revenge of the Sith is the longest
I should've
episode.
known.
I have to remember.
Of course.
The visual aspect is tough because we'll react and the audience doesn't, and we'll just like keep talking
Yeah.
without actually saying the movie.
Yeah, gotta announce it.
Okay, which episode includes 2 movies not in the same franchise? Which official Fresh Out the Film episode includes 2 movies not in the same franchise?
It's it's the fuck. What is it? Attack of the Clones and
Let me repeat it. 2 movies not in the same franchise.
Yeah, no, isn't it Attack of the Clones? And is one of them not Attack of the Clones?
Because that would be our Attack of the Clones and the Phantom Menace episode.
Oh, I thought we did Attack of the Clones with something else. I know it's a complete unknown.
There we go. That is one. Do you have the other
Oh,
one?
Mufasa.
A Complete Unknown and Mufasa.
I don't know why I thought it was Attack of the Clones and the Complete Unknown. Maybe because they like kind of sound similar.
Yeah,
Attack of
could be.
Clones, Complete Unknown.
Or you just crossed up our
Attack of the
double
Clones.
episodes in your head, and you've only seen them double probably from scrolling the actual spot because we didn't actually record Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace back to back.
Oh, you're so right.
Next, which episode has the shortest title on Spotify or alike? You're gonna want to think hard about this one because I'm telling you, you're gonna feel stupid if you don't get it. No, I'm placing all the pressure on you.
Jesus.
The shortest title of a movie that we saw this year.
Okay, let me think about you're just no one can see it, but you look so joyful right now.
Because I knew this one would stump you because I like it's so obvious but so not at the same time. It's so lost in the mix.
It's so lost in the mix.
For me.
Can I ask, was it a re-release?
It was not a re-release. I can give you one more hint. Well, it's a last resort hint. Don't worry, folks. Your episode did not turn off.
What? I'm so sorry. Wait, okay, another hint.
Okay, this is the last resort hint. You want it?
Yeah. Give it to...
The movie title, which is not the full title, but the movie title, is 2 letters.
Is 2... Okay, fuck, I already thought it was 2 letters. I just couldn't remember. I just couldn't think of...
You thought it was 2 letters?
Yeah, well, I assumed with your reaction to this, it had to be 2 letters.
Wow.
We didn't see, like, fucking
Well, then
it
you
or
should
anything
have
like
it.
that.
It's hard because it's also like...
It's
not actually the word.
I'm trying to think, but I also just don't want to sit here in silence forever.
Do you want me to give it to you?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I should have put all the pressure because you probably would have got it.
You did, yeah.
F1.
Oh, fuck.
The
Obviously.
F1 movie.
Obviously.
I knew you wouldn't get. I knew it would sit there. Okay. Which movie made the most in the box office of 2025? Now, 2 movies ahead of this, we did not see until Sinners made more than this movie,
Okay.
and Avatar: Fire and Ash made more than this movie, which we did not see in the year, fresh out the film, technically.
So why is it counted in?
Well, I'm just saying hints wise. So just so you know, this isn't the highest grossing movie of the year. Technically, there's 2 ahead.
Okay, so just so I know, it's below
It's
Avatar.
number 3. Yes, it's below Avatar. It's below Sinners.
Now, can I tell you what I'm thinking before I make my guess?
It might not be Sinners. Actually, it might be a different one. But it was yes.
Okay, I just want to make it clear. I'm just saying what I'm thinking and
What are you
not
thinking?
making a
Okay,
guess.
okay, all right.
I'm thinking Wicked.
Is that your final guess?
I'm thinking Superman.
Mm.
I'm thinking Fantastic Four as movies that were really big.
Interesting thoughts. All interesting.
That
thoughts.
made a lot. I should know this because I always read the stats.
But it's only the first weekend.
About but that should give me a general idea.
Sometimes.
Well, that's my general idea. Is the 3 that I have.
True.
Can you tell me, are any of them right?
No. None of them are right.
Fuck.
Think kids movies. Remember, they make so much
shit.
money.
Okay.
You'll probably go between a couple in your head.
Is it Moana 2?
Is that your final guess?
Can you just tell me what if I don't get it, I get to guess more?
You just want to get it right. Okay, you get one more guess after this.
Okay. So it's wrong.
It's not Moana 2.
Oh! How to Train Your Dragon?
No.
Fuck!
The other live action, it is Lilo and Stitch that made the most in the box office this year. Number 3.
Damn.
That we saw.
Wow.
Pretty crazy. You remember, it kind of popped off. It was the
It
start of summer
did.
movie. Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, which episode follows 2 beings who share the same body?
Mickey 17?
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
It's actually Freaky Friday.
Fuck!
I just put in a full trick answer. I worded it to technically they do share the same body at different points, these beings. But Mickey 17 is also right, so you did get it right. You did get it right.
Okay.
You did. I
forgot about
I wanted to do
Freaky
both
Friday.
because it's funny that
No,
we
I was
saw.
thinking that's too easy.
It could have also been Sinners technically.
Yeah,
but that's not
yeah.
even okay, this one you already got today. I couldn't believe it. Which movie did we watch while not a soul but us was in the theater?
Oh.
Which episode?
The monkey.
Correctamundo. It is the monkey. Well done. Well done. You're pretty good on that, I think.
I think I did.
Like 3 out of
Yo, what's my score?
4 out of 6. 4 out of 6 on that.
Oh.
Good job. Boom. Big moment. Here we go. It's the change your rating segment we're on to next, guys. So the idea here is we're going to argue our changed rating of a movie. Yes, we do get to go back and change an official Fresh Out the Film rating. And we're going to argue this for 1 minute timed. We each get one movie that we chose to go back and rewatch. We're going to get 1 minute, and the other party decides whether our change was warranted or not based on the 1 minute review. So we're trying to push the limits. We're trying to make a major change, and we're going to see if the other party lets it happen or not. Well, I guess it'll still happen, but see if it's right. See if it's warranted. That's the whole thing. All right? So, Mara, don't get confused looking at the slides because we have the wrong slides, obviously.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Oh, yes, right. We have the complete correct slides, and they are looking really nice right now. I just remembered I need to get my document out as well.
It is funny because the two movies that I chose, I rated them the same thing.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That is interesting. So which two movies did you choose? Or sorry, do you want to go first for the 1 minute?
Well, maybe, this official document is correct.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, cool.
It's an official document.
You can go with your first movie first.
Do you want me to go with my first movie? Okay,
yeah.
So the movie that I chose to do on my own for the rewatch and try to argue for improving is Fantastic Four. Do you have a timer on me? Because I'm about to start it. It's a 1 minute timer. No.
Oh.
You want to get the timer on me?
Yeah, no, my bad. I didn't realize that was my job.
No, you're good. I could time myself, but then I could cheat.
Right. Okay.
Right, ready?
Ready?
Count me down.
3, 2, 1.
Fantastic Four was way better than we thought it was. I'm raising it from a 3.3 to a 3.8 all the way up to. Number one, because of the intro. We talked about in Superman. The intro did a ton of exposition in Superman, which was literally just chyrons. Chyron after chyron with a bunch of stuff happening. Instead, in this movie with Fantastic Four, the intro did a whole montage setting up the soups. Rather than chyrons, it was their version of the Ed Sullivan Show, taking us through their whole experiences, having all the, this really cool cinematography involved, and like we're getting introduced to this futuristic world at the same time. Like, it's beautiful. The whole movie, it's stylish and it's better for it. Like, we saw the style of Superman, we were blind to the style of this movie. The retro future combined, not just the retro future, though, the abstract cinematography. I want to call it cookie cutter cinematography, but I'm not sure if it was actually that. The Sue birth scene, while escaping the Silver Surfer, that's the stress going on in that scene is insane while it's going down. Reading Sue's relationship because it's so much attention building to her talking about the baby up on stand, and that's it. Good, I had one thing about the third act, but that's
okay.
all. Okay, my total score change was from a 3.3 to a 3.8. Is it warranted, Mara?
Now, can I respond to each one of your points?
Yeah.
First, I'm pretty sure. I'm not completely, we'll have to go back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I liked the beginning of Fantastic Four and how
really?
it was done, as well as the style. That was the one thing that I did like about it, is it was very different from the other Marvel movies. That was the one thing I appreciated about it, and I liked the retro vibe. I kept saying, like, it was giving me that, like, Tomorrowland-esque, like, vibe,
Totally.
Yeah. I think that was kind of the main point. So those two things don't go into my thing, because I already thought that when I was making my original rating.
Fuck! Oh,
so,
no. Oh, no, it's not looking good.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time on that first one, and I was like, this doesn't matter to me. The Sue birth scene, I feel like my problem with it was just, like, how unrealistic it was. And it was maybe that you saying you really felt the I guess that wasn't coming through. I think there were a lot of unrealistic
but can I say
things.
what it was about why, why?
Yeah, no, sure. You can expand a little bit.
Just the chaos. Like, that was purely it. Like,
okay.
Basically, them trying to escape and, like, doing the whole normal superhero escape thing, but also Reed is having to deal with Sue, who's having contractions. So that was the chaos, really.
Yeah. Interesting. Was there another point?
I said the very last thing was Sue's speech about, you know, I said the last Sue speaking to the world about her baby is what I was trying to say at the very end there.
Oh,
That
I
whole
see.
moment, I think, carries so much weight because of Reed and Sue's relationship, which I also said I'm not cheating.
Yeah,
Because they give so much attention to that. up
sure.
front.
For me, it's not there.
Not gonna give it to me.
Not there.
Dang it. So
I'm sorry.
what? No change on the official score then, right? That's how we should play it,
Yeah.
right? Because that means I pushed it too far. I didn't give a good enough explanation, so no change.
Yeah.
It's got to stay at the 3.3.
I could have maybe given like a few extra, but going up that high, I think it is.
I felt a big
It's too
difference.
much for
I
me.
felt a big difference this time. I'm not gonna lie.
But I feel like some of the things that you explained that you felt are things that I saw the first time
Yeah,
that you
that's the problem.
didn't.
What are you gonna do, man? We gotta, I guess it is my score. Does it make sense? Yeah, because the only way to change a score is to have it approved by the committee. Like,
Yeah.
it's that type of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's a fresh out the film score.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt me looking back. I should have went lower. I have one more bullet point. Maybe I should have went
I
there.
totally didn't realize what this segment was gonna be. I must say.
I literally was like, can we do this for the review segment? Did you forget about the 1 minute thing?
I totally did.
Yeah, I thought you
I
were.
know you told me. I totally forgot, but I can do it. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah? You still want to give it a go?
You know.
Bet, dude. All right, let's see it. Okay, hold on.
Wait, I just have to
Read out your scores first. I'll get your stopwatch up. If you want to
Wait.
gather your thoughts real fast.
read out my score. My current score.
Yeah, the current and then what you're switching to before you start your... Actually, just wait till... I waited till the timer started, didn't I? So I said my score and the movie and the change.
No. You
No?
said it before.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, then we'll do it before.
Okay, I feel like there's a slight problem.
What? Did I not think something through?
No. It's just like I'm so sorry. We should have really talked through each slide of what we were doing before this. But
Probably true.
yep, but it's okay. I'm supposed to be doing the How to Train Your Dragon one right now, right?
I don't care what you're doing. The
Just-
movie that you watched.
Just because the other one we both did
Yeah. the
is
other
my
one.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing with How to Train, I was thinking I was allowed to keep the score the same.
Oh, wow. So you don't have a change.
Like, I don't have a change. I have a change for the other movie, but I don't have a change for this one. I have an explanation for why I don't
you
have
were
a
just
change.
perfectly right about How to Train Your Dragon?
Well, no, the thing, I do have an explanation for it, but I'm not gonna change it. But, like, there's no, like...
Well, you wasted your one change this year, I guess.
But the thing is,
Partly because of my fault planning this.
I have the other one. I think the issue is that we should have... we didn't properly communicate which movie each of us were watching.
Yeah. Okay. Do you just want to do it for caught stealing then?
I can, yeah.
Just do that. I might be biased because I also rewatched that movie, I will say, recently.
Just because I can say How to Train Your Dragon, I think I should keep a consistent score because as much as I liked it on the rewatch, it didn't hold the same way as it did in the theater. And
yeah.
so I would be unable to put it higher, but it was still so well done that I couldn't put it lower.
That makes sense, yeah.
That's my
And you did it in less than a minute, so hey.
my thing. That's my
Warranted.
thing with that. So do you accept?
I accept. Keeping the same.
No, you can.
So do you want to do it for caught stealing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let me gather my thoughts about that, because now I'm like
Yeah.
changing gears
Yeah,
in my
you gotta
mind.
reset.
Caught stealing. What do I have that
Where do
rated
I even
as?
begin?
I have it at a 4.0. Yeah, okay. I was thinking about this as I was watching the movie. I just didn't write anything down.
Announce yours, and then I'll count you down.
Okay. Fuck.
As long as you're ready.
60 seconds? Okay.
60 seconds.
Okay, let me just think about what I'm going to say really quickly.
Don't even think, bro. Just all you gotta do is access the flow. Get on that
Okay,
flow
okay,
state
okay.
level.
So I have it at, oh my gosh, my ears started ringing.
That's a
I'm
good
talking
sign.
very loud. I have Caught Stealing at a 4.0, and I want to move it up. Why are you looking at
Well,
me like that?
I'm processing. You already had a 4.0. This might not be as easy as you think, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm
Uh-huh.
aware. I want to move it up to a 4.3.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I think the most incredible thing about this movie is is oh no, now I can't think of anything. I think the first time we watched it, the pacing was like the biggest issue. How it was going, it was moving too fast. There were a lot of things that didn't make sense. There were things that I could explain in depth that I watched that make sense, and it's just the absurdity that just goes out of control. Something I really liked about it was the music on the second watch. Like the fucking the tapping when like nothing is happening and then it goes full blown. It was totally giving me like a Baby Driver vibe, which I think I was saying the first time. I think like overall, the ending of the movie really made it. Like you said, you just argued it. The resolution fully came not for just like the story aspect, but for his character in
Oh,
general. I fucked up so bad.
You
I don't
ended
like
up,
that.
Dude, you ended up.
I don't like being
It
out
was
of
like
time.
you basically, if
I don't like being out
put
of
it,
time.
put it in a baseball analogy because it's caught stealing. You tripped around first right there, but then got up and ran the fastest ever second to home that anyone
Yeah.
see.
Well,
That was good.
I was trying to think about it in the sense of how I was going through the movie, but then I was thinking a lot of the points that I wanted to argue, there's too short of a time, and I can't see that. Like your big point. Sorry. Wait, you can approve me first, and then I can
Okay.
talk about it. No, sorry, or deny,
You
or
might have
whatever.
just hurt yourself there.
Whatever. You can deny me first, and
Prove
then
to
I can
deny.
talk about it.
As far as number one, the music, like you said, 100% stuck out to me. This time so much more. It is Baby Driver-esque with the way they line up things happening on screen with beat drops and the different instruments hitting, specifically at the end with him running into the post and they play the dun 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 dun, the whole like that little baseball like charge sound. Like that just so like little sound design moments are really well done. I think the ending, like I said earlier, is also a perfect like a closed loop, you know. I will say though, as far as the ending goes, I don't know if I said this in the episode, it is a little bit like it's super happy. It's a super happy ending. For things to have to listen.
We just picked
No.
ending for the best.
Hey! I'm giving you the approval or not?
No.
It's a super happy ending, right? In a world that like he probably shouldn't have been able to get that happy of an ending with. Like his mom is going to get investigated for that money. There's no way that the police, the way the police operated in that world in the first place was terrible, but factoring that into how he got out in the end so casually, like going to his mom's house, the police would be staked out there. That's the first thing they do if a murder's on the run. Like, just like things like that where it's like, it's the perfect ending in a vacuum, right? You know, it's a great, but connected to everything else in the story, it's not quite perfect. So that's why I wouldn't necessarily push like the ending up to that territory, but I was really, it's hard because I just rewatched it. I was really impressed with like the pacing, like you said, the way it just flipped in the second half, and it was like rather than feeling like a different movie to me, which it might have the first time, I think it felt like just a good second and third act. Like it just felt like the movie turned on. It was like an intro, and then although a lot of the intros and then storytelling, you know, is a lot of like just things happening, and then the story actually starts, which might be why it feels so different. But the chaos of that movie is what he's going for there, you know.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna approve it. I'm gonna approve it. I'm gonna push that one up to a 4.3. I would like argue for that movie now. I have things written like I would argue for caught stealing now. I'm on the side of caught. It was good. It was good.
Great. Now can I give my other points that I couldn't think of
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time crunch? Okay, I think. Well, first of all, I didn't even mention that like the acting in that movie was also just
Oh,
like
yeah.
incredible.
Very
just So well done. I love the cat, obviously, and I was happy that the cat, like, only got injured once off screen. I appreciated that. But the thing that I feel like we argued about most in the caught stealing episode was him pulling the gun out of the safe.
Wait, you gotta wait. That is one of our lowlights of the year. If you want to save this conversation, if you want to put a pin in it.
Oh, to do it then?
Yeah, because I have right. It's funny because it's the very end of our argument, so it's a huge build up, and then the cutoff to me going, and then the next thing happened. It's perfect. So we can wait till that, or we can talk about.
Let's
this
just talk about it now, and then we can
just skip through that.
Yeah. Well, no, we can do that later, and knowing that I was right in the end. No, I'm kidding.
Boy.
I'm kidding.
That was the same joke I made right after we did that. Well done.
But in the ending, okay, because I was watching it so close, and then I went back and I watched it a second time because I remember us arguing about it. The cop thing, I can't really defend because where the fuck are the cops?
Yeah.
Because
they're corrupt.
The one detective the entire time is like, we have to go, the cops are coming. And then the rest of the movie, no one's worried about cops.
The cops show up once. It's while the dudes are outside the Jewish guys are outside the party. That's the only time they're there. The only time the cops are, the culprit is just standing a block away, which is so funny. They're like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Come on.
Right. So that I can't defend. But, okay, she's doing the thing with the safe, and he's like, it doesn't work. Like, you gotta figure it out. And again, I get that, like...
You shouldn't let him have that angle.
But also, what else are you supposed to do in that situation? Who else has the how else are you going to get the safe open?
I don't know.
Like, there is that side of it, but let me defend the other part of that more, which is when he's doing it and he's down there, they can see his arms entirely, okay? It's only covered for about a second and a half when he's inside and he goes, oh yeah, the key's in here, it's right here. And then he bumps his head and they're like, get out of here.
Right.
They all pull their guns out. He turns around, they start shooting at the same time he starts shooting. So they were already shooting him.
They shoot each other at the same time?
Yeah.
What?
They pull
just miss?
at the same, they just miss, and he has his fucking machine gun, is like blah, 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 blah.
He has a shotgun, doesn't he?
No, he has.
Yeah, no, he's got a shotgun.
Is it a shotgun?
Yeah,
well, it's some gun that's
he's going
really
out
crazy.
the mailbox and it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like 4 of them.
Is
or
it? Oh
something.
my god, you're so right. Yeah. They fully pull out their guns and don't shoot them. They just miss. But that could add into always putting the guns like close to the head, always doing
Good
like
point.
the on. Like there are explanations for why that we have never seen them doing shooting in a distance.
If that detective could go back, she would do it differently. That's for sure.
But that is my defense for that scene, because they do. I didn't realize that when we were arguing it. They do start shooting at the same time.
Neither did I.
He's only in the safe for about a second and a half. He bumps his head.
You're right.
That's how he gets the hold on it.
Visible too. Yep. On the whole thing. Yeah.
And then I think there is explanations for them not being able to shoot from like a distance. Because we haven't seen it from any of those characters.
Is it or not Hank? What's that guy's name? Charlie or something? I don't know his name. The bar owner.
Oh yeah, it's like Tony or something.
Tony. Charlie, Tony, Hank.
Peter or something. Peter. Yeah. Some generic name.
We're moving on.
But that's my defense for that.
No, that
you
makes
agree?
Complete sense. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go edit the old episode and stitch that in. Right there. All right, on to the next. You still sure you don't want to read them? This is highlight number 5 from the Minecraft movie. Technology is best kept out of the hands of those who abuse it. In this case, we failed.
Oh.
There's one word that I've always wanted to call Steve, and I've just been thinking about it, and I know it's going to be disrespectful, but I still want to say it. And that word is... Okay, that's not something to laugh at, Mara. It's obvious that is not something to joke about whatsoever. Okay? So be careful, or else I'm gonna call you a... Okay? Jeez.
Oh, I hope that worked.
If it didn't, it's gonna be even funnier.
Okay, I don't remember what this bit was whatsoever.
It was when we first got the soundboard. So it was me. I realized that I could bleep myself out, so I was just like, oh wait, I can just make it sound like I'm saying the most heinous things about
now.
Steve
I
from Minecraft.
see.
So I was just using the bleep. But I think it's like delayed. It didn't work nearly as well as we thought it did in the moment, I think. Because we couldn't hear it on our end. We've only
Right.
ever heard it from this.
Right. That's funny.
Just crazy, dude.
Oh, what the fuck?
Love the highlights. Okay,
Oh.
right here, it looks like a lot. It's really just one question.
I'm sorry, I forget not to react to this line.
Dude, people's imaginations are probably going off
It's
the
just
rails
so
thinking
bright
about
in
what they're
front of
witnessing
me.
here. But basically, you can see all of our. If you want to look back at this, I'll share this with you. Maybe we'll share it on our Twitter or something. You can look at all of our ratings versus the critics for the year. But basically, here's the question, Mara. Do you think that we align with critics within 10% alignment, above or below 50% of the time?
Below.
Below is your assumption. Above. We are in line with the critics about 66.67% of the time. Crazily enough. Isn't that sad? We
Yeah.
thought we hate critics. We thought we were so different. Yet really, 66.67% of the time, we're the same.
No, that's funny.
Oh my God.
666. Damn.
6-7.
No.
Much better. You almost got through it until you started bringing up numbers, and I had to get us out of that devil number that you're talking about. 6-7 is a
devil
much
number.
happier number. Our three biggest differences this year were 28 years later. We had a 50%. Rotten Tomatoes has this at a 94%.
What?
Yeah. Don't worry. Critics are still
Okay,
fucking
are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Years later. Not days later. Not weeks later.
It could be wrong.
Years later?
It could be
Because
wrong.
what the fuck are they on?
You want to go look it up real fast?
Can I?
Just to make sure? Because this is ChatGPT. You can tell by this document. This is ChatGPT right here.
Oh.
Doing the work.
Wait, so you didn't even look it up on Rotten Tomatoes?
I provided the links. So it should have worked. That's what I did to do all this.
Okay, but you see how it could have
Oh,
gotten.
yes. 100%. Especially in this way. Which makes me feel about like Moana, which is also on here. No. Actually, this one's right. Because, Moana one's better. I think it'll be right. What do they got it at?
It's 89.
89%.
It's still super high.
Yeah, that's probably just because this was taken from a little closer to the actual release date.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the same.
So
What the
50%
fuck?
versus 90%.
What actually are they on?
Yeah.
28 Days Later, a fantastic
It's great.
film.
It's great. Years Later sucked. How did anybody like that? It's a full setup film. Nothing really happens in it. The whole story between the kid and the dad is just terrible. It's just that the dad never comes back. The kid leaves with the mom in a poor way and somehow survives. The mom is a freaking plot device the whole time. Remember,
Yep.
she's just waking up randomly, saving her kid when she needs to, being conscious when she needs to. There's that whole weird scene that actually you loved, which was climbing up with the skull on the tower, where you just loved that moment of when the kid happily killed his mom, and then with the doctor, and then climbed a tower with their skull, placing it on a nice spot. You remember this conversation?
Okay, you're making this sound. I thought, like it was, like a kid coming to acceptance.
No, yeah. Out of context, it sounds
With
so
his
bad.
mom, yes. You're making me sound crazy.
But it's kind of impressive because that on paper that is what the movie does in that moment, what I just described, and they do make it feel pretty epic. I didn't feel the moment because I was apparently just not into it enough. I was just like, why is this guy climbing with a skull? But really, it was this big emotional moment after a mother's accepted death and talked to her kid for the last time, and this kid had, he's having his belief systems fucking changed, and he's been with this doctor for long enough to where he thinks that this is the best way to worship her. And the film puts us in the kid's shoes, so the music is swelling as he's climbing the tower, and it's.
Don't get me wrong. I fucking hate this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's terrible.
Dude,
It was awful.
the random shit at the end, like the Teletubby stuff, just to pull up at the end, just for that, to be Teletubbies.
It was such
I guess.
bullshit.
So sad. The monkey had an 80%.
Oh my god, you're so right. I totally forgot about that. What the fuck
Teletubbies?
was that?
Dude, I don't know.
What the fuck was like 90% of that movie?
Yeah, but critics loved it. They loved it. They ate it up.
They're dumb as
The
fuck.
monkey, we had a 40%. Rotten Tomatoes at an 80. Big difference.
Dumb.
Moana, 44% versus Rotten Tomatoes, 67.
Dumb.
Similarities-wise, we were right on the money. 39% for us, 39% for Rotten Tomatoes. For Snow White, which is pretty cool. These are all critics' ratings.
It is.
Begonia, same. Exact same as well. And then just up 2 points, 0.2 off. Nope, 2% off with Wicked, 88 and a 90.
Snow White, unfortunately, like, I defended that movie hard, and not because it was good, but because, unfortunately, it was, like, that probably wouldn't have been so lowly rated if it wasn't, like, all of, like, the racism involved with the casting.
Oh, yeah, it
of
just
that.
got full review bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like a 1.6 or something.
Yeah, like, it
when we
probably
were
would have been, like,
reviewing it.
up where, like, Moana is.
Yeah,
'cause
no doubt.
they don't know what
It
the
still
fuck
was
they're
not good.
talking
I mean-
about. So it's just, like, I'm mad that we align with that. Because it's,
Yeah.
like, it is right. But they think it for a different reason than we do.
That's true. That's true. All right, we're on to the next segment here. This is the Lowlights.
Oh,
Okay,
yikes.
so this is not our best of the year right here. The pink ones, I believe, are you. I actually don't know if that's true because this is just supposed to be you reading them aloud, but you're not going to anymore, so that's fine.
Sure. Are they me?
Some of them are.
If they are, and you said possibly the worst thing of all time, as something I said, I'm gonna be really offended.
No. If you think hard, you'll know what that one is. You'll know what that one is. Number one, hey, we're not to the worst thing of all time yet. Good tease.
I'm sorry.
Number one, in a world of many questions, I don't think this one has been asked all that much. Thought popped up into my mind during this, which is an interesting conversation, and stay with me here. Is it worse to cheat on your wife, or is it worse to cheat on your sick wife? And don't answer too fast.
What?
Is it worse to cheat on your wife, or is it worse to cheat on your sick wife?
It's obviously worse to cheat on your sick wife.
Well, I was thinking maybe,
What?
maybe it's better to cheat.
No!
Maybe it's better to cheat on your sick
No.
wife. How about that one? Is that a good?
I remember that one. I don't know.
Do you
I still
remember my
don't know where that
reasoning?
logic comes from.
It was apparently because I listened to it back. It's the only reason I know. It was because having a reason to cheat on somebody is better than not having a reason to cheat on them, apparently, which is a crazy.
Do you stand by
fallacy.
this statement?
No,
That
I
it's
do not.
better to
I don't.
cheat
I don't
on your
stand by
sick
this.
wife
I don't
than your
stand by
wife.
it. In fact, I don't even think I stood by the statement in this conversation by the end of it. But that is just hilarious. All right. Next one, number 2. Do or do not. There is no try. Or in this case, it's a waste of time to try.
Also, I must say, like, the test that was happening
Yeah.
that we saw a little part of was just naming pictures.
Pretty much. You want to give it a try?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up a picture. I'm gonna pull up 3 different pictures,
Okay.
and you're gonna try to name them. Okay. They're gonna be simple inanimate objects. Okay, because I gotta give you a little bit of his were pretty simple inanimate objects.
Yeah, a lot of ships.
Right. All right. Here we go. First object.
Cup.
Nope.
Fuck.
All right. You lost that one. That was a banana.
Damn it.
Second one.
An apple.
Nope. We're done with the fruit. It was a car this time.
Fuck.
The third one. Here we go. Big one.
A ship?
Nope.
Damn
A
it.
ball.
Damn it.
I love how you so calm. I was just like, "Do you want to try?" And he's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Here's the dumb. Like, why would we even try that?
don't know.
It's you.
I know.
It's you trying to guess the
I
most.
wouldn't be able to do it. I just, like, in that, my point was that just seems like really simple
For a
you know?
Jedi. This is in Revenge of the Sith when
Right.
or maybe one of the, but Anakin, it's a test. It's a Jedi
Yes.
test in the temple. Yeah.
And
So
it just seems like really basic and for like a Jedi to just be guessing like random options. Like obviously I can't do it. Why did I
we go 3 of them. I love the hesitation every time. Like, you might be able to get them. Nope. 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 All right.
What a fun game.
Okay. Number 3. Because movies are subjective, objective-based arguments tend to get out of hand.
With 2 guys from the fucking mafia.
They would
or
not.
if the cops came in. And there
So
were
what
2
are they
guys
doing?
with the
They're looking
mafia.
around the perimeter and looking into the cars to see who's in
No,
there?
they're closing down the crime scene like they've done in the other scenes we saw with the tape and shit.
Yeah, so
2
you could
people were
sit
killed.
outside and watch for Austin Butler to leave, the guy that you need. Hank. Okay, yeah, so Hank gets outside. That's where we're at.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know, as things do, sometimes it gets off the rails here, so we had to take a second. Dude, how was that? You never got to hear what happened in the actual episode after that, because what happened in our lives is we got even angrier. We got out of the car,
Yeah.
and then Mara came back and did a nice little energy clear of the, right? You would basically just take some deep breaths with each other. And then we got right back on
whenever
the
I do that,
episode.
you're like, oh, you're so mad. And I'm like, no, we just took a deep breath. Remember our mom teaching
Yeah,
us?
it's hard, dude. Deep breaths are magical, truly, but it is hard to remember sometimes when you're angry. So it's a very nice reminder. And we got back on the rails. And look at us, dude.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny that we're just arguing about this 2 guys in the mafia.
Just hearing that cut in out of nowhere is amazing, man.
Oh, it's so funny.
All right, next. Sometimes the film is just that bad. Number 4. That was at the Woodland Mansion, wasn't it?
No, but it was before the card thing, wasn't it?
We're at the mountain, not the Woodland Mansion. Yeah.
But that happens before they're in the mine train thing, so I thought you just glazed over that.
You're talking about the part where they sing to distract all the enemies?
What did I just say? Yeah.
That's later in the movie.
But that happens before the minecart thing.
It can't. It wouldn't make sense because the minecart happens at the mountain. That distraction happens at the Woodland
Come on,
Mansion,
we
which is the
just
next
watched
set.
this.
Like the next set piece.
Are you sure?
Very.
Okay, then continue on.
Because like, what would they be distracting from at the mountain?
I was lost this entire movie. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I have absolutely no. I don't even know why they were there in the first place.
To get the diamonds.
But then, what were they doing? Like, what were they doing in the mountain?
Getting diamonds.
Do you see how I'm confused?
Yeah, I just contradict myself right there, back to back, which was quite nice.
Dude, that is just so
That's-
funny. It's,
I think-
it's right after the worst, but we just wanted out. And not,
You know.
By the way, I looked up the synopsis. Basically, there was this like bridge scene that happened on the mountain that you were thinking of. That was a fight, and I was actually thinking of the wrong because we go back to the mountain before. So I was actually thinking of the wrong thing. So as I'm sitting there just sure the entire time being like, yeah, no, this is what happened.
But
this
I'm
is what
talking
happened.
about a completely different.
We're talking about completely
fight.
different
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
So yeah, you're technically right where the story is. I'm technically not right, but I am talking about something that exists. It was a
I
mess
think-
for like a minute straight, just like where are we? Just trying to figure out.
I just think that clip is just a perfect representation of how I felt about the Minecraft movie. Because I truly had no idea what was going on. I don't know what their motive was. I don't know why they were leaving Minecraft land.
Yeah, why'd the kid leave in the end after all that? It made no
Yeah.
sense. It was that was a sad. It was a good
I
lesson.
didn't understand any of it.
Horrible.
Terrible.
It was our lowest rated of the year, for a reason, right?
Yeah, it was awful.
It was definitely the worst. Okay, and now we have possibly the worst take of all time.
I wonder.
You know, the whole time I was just looking for like, okay, what pushes this a little bit away from the Disney formula, you know, of just pumping out the same IPs, just using, you know, simple storytelling where the good guys always won in the end. And one of the biggest things I think they could have done to really make this better for me was if they would have killed Moana in the end.
Oh my god.
Your reaction. Oh my god. The massive buildup. They should have killed
What do
Moana.
you mean?
Dude.
They should have killed Moana.
I just would have loved to see every little girl walking out of that theater just crying. Like, that's what would have happened.
And the funniest
What?
thing about that is I was trying to explain how it would have. And this is my rating.
Oh, I don't even think I got yet, because that happens after. Yeah, I didn't even get to that part. That should have been in the lowlights too. Because I'm just like, no.
It's
very
so
serious
funny.
about it.
And I'm like, wait.
Have you ever seen that clip where it's
Oh,
like,
it's hilarious.
the Martians beam pointed at Earth, fate of the universe on the line. I want Iguodala. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Unfortunate. If anybody has out there, that's exactly how bad of a miss my take was right there. Oh my lord.
It's so. Also, talk about how bad the fucking mic quality was
Oh,
on that one.
I almost did a
Holy
segment
shit.
too where we went through the eras of our mic quality. It gets
Oh,
so
that's
much better
funny.
as we go. It's quite nice. There's like 4 different eras of fresh out the film mic quality. All right, we have second to last highlight here, so enjoy it. From a baseless, this is highlight number 6, Superman Fantastic Four. From a baseless claim to a valid complaint? Maybe.
Oh.
We had something that happened last episode where you had a very large confusion. I'm going to play that back for you guys right now.
That Luther created. We'll get into that pocket dimension.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to stop you because this entire time, Luther isn't the president.
What?
So, yeah, you thought Lex was the president, and I thought that was the most... I'm going to be easy, sorry. I thought
Don't
that
be
was
mean.
crazy. I thought that was pretty crazy. But then I was watching some previews while I was editing a short the other week, and for whatever reason, during the preview, while Lex was on screen, they started talking... The word president was uttered.
Yes, Lois said the word president
Yep.
as they were showing Lex Luthor, like a shot of him.
Yeah.
So we saw that trailer so many times because we've been seeing movies weekly. Obviously, this is a huge movie. We saw this trailer a lot. So I think my subconscious watching that and hearing the name president while seeing him on screen made my brain go, "Oh, he's the president," without even realizing it.
It's true.
Sure.
Well, no, it's
I think it
100%
has to
true.
do. I think there's a
it-
lot of factors.
Okay, the biggest factor is obviously the movie itself never accurately frames who Lex Luthor is because they assume we already know, right?
Right. And your complaint that was leading up to this
Mhm.
was that, like, how did he have so much power? Like, how was the president? How was no one stopping
Oh,
him?
yeah.
And that's how I was like, what the fuck? So, because of that reason, I just kind of assumed because everyone is supposed to know who Lex Luthor is. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you just thought he was the president, and he's also like
Sorry.
he's around
And because
round
he has so
tables.
much power
Yep.
and nothing is happening, and like, but he's just like a powerful.
He's a rich man. He's an Elon.
just like a
Elon
rich-
Musk.
Okay, and also, then here's another thing in American politics today,
Oh, yeah.
with how
Yeah.
intertwined billionaires
It makes
are
sense.
in there.
See, you're
Maybe
even
I
further
associate with him
warranted.
being a politician. Who knows?
I was going back. I listened to the Superman episode first. Initially, I was going to put this in as a low light because I thought it was. But then I remembered. Wait, the next episode we realized. So I went, and it's interesting. Yeah, you were completely right. I think how that could have it got planted in your mind and then further spelled out with the movie. It confirmed your thought. Like it was crazy. But even for, I just realized we went 3 podcasts deep there. Like, we're not 3 podcasts deep, but the person listening to this just went 3 podcasts deep. We only went 2 deep. But think about that.
Oh my
Is
gosh,
that
yeah,
they were
'cause we're
in a
on
podcast that we're on right now.
It's
In a podcast of my
in-
clip of a podcast.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I thought that just broke my mind a second ago. All right. Big moment. We're almost at the end. One of the very last things we have to do to bring in the new year, the new Fresh Out the Film year, is our new jingle segment. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're picking a new jingle, replacing our classic, if you haven't noticed yet, it's popular on the piano, played by some kind fella on YouTube. But it's copyrighted. He plays it too well, apparently. And so we are switching to one of these three. We're going to start with option number 1, Mara. Okay? This is a classic piano vibe. Sorry, it's intro and outro, by the way. Okay, that's intro. Gotta wait a sec. The outro will come. The reason that first part goes on, that'll happen to all of them. It's because that fades in as you're talking, so that goes on for a long time. But that last part, you can hear where the main portion is, where because right after you stop talking, it'll go bum ba dum ba dum bum.
Yeah, I like that one.
So that's number 1.
Yeah,
that's option 1.
that's a good
Okay,
option.
it's something. It's something. It's something. You want to go option 2 or option 3 next?
Up to you.
All right, we're gonna go straight to option 2.
Okay.
This is option number 2, red carpet mix. Intro. Gotta wait for outro. And then it's lengthy, you know.
Of course.
But this is where you really feel the music.
Okay, I'd say that one's the lead for me.
Okay,
so
me
far.
too. That's the movie mix. You know, like that's
That feel,
theater.
yeah.
And now this one, option number 3, little bit jazzy, a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, no, that one.
Vibe with it.
Hey.
That one's kind of like, it's like our podcast would start like this, like bum 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 bum. And welcome back to the Fresh Out the Film podcast. Today we're here in our favorite coffee shop.
That's very radio show.
By the way, I don't think my mic probably picked up any of that. My hand was right in front of it. But all right, so we have 3 choices right here. What are we on with? What's gonna be? What are we gonna bring it in with?
I mean, I think I know what it's gonna be, right?
Red carpet mix.
Yeah, I think so.
Beautiful.
I was gonna do a fun thing where we could like say it on 3. You know,
my bad. You want to do it still?
No.
1, 2, 3. Red carpet mix. Let's do it
Well, I
one
would have
more
said
time.
option 2, sort of fucked it up anyway.
Dude, I mean,
Wait, yeah, no, I want to hear it again.
Yeah, one more time.
And I want to think about it with the intro.
okay, yeah.
No, we're doing this.
I can
one
tell you when
anyway.
to time your intro if you want.
No.
I can do the intro for you.
No, I'm just thinking about it. I want to mentally think about it.
Welcome back. Your local movie theater park.
It's fun. I like it. It's good for an intro.
The outro? You're hearing it. You're hearing it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good for an outro. I wasn't sure if I'm sorry. The more we talk, the more stuffy my nose is got. I've got a little
That's all right.
nasally by the end of
So
the
the
episode.
winner is Red carpet mix. That's huge, man. It'll be present on this next episode, not this episode, right? I can't reveal it on the year end before everything.
Right.
So I gotta reveal it on the next one.
Yeah.
All right. 2026 movies. This is pretty much our last segment. So if you just look close here, you can see all of them. I don't know if there's anything you're looking forward to the most. Disclaimer to our audience, we might not see any of the films we talk about, so keep that in mind. We're just talking about them for now. Don't have the schedule yet. The Odyssey obviously is number one that sticks out to me, which is going to be the third weekend of July, which is Nolan's lucky weekend, right? It should be, unless it's the third weekend of August is Nolan's lucky weekend, because I get confused between the two.
Okay, are we going to talk about...
Yeah, no. It is the third, so yeah, that's a huge month.
Sorry, I'm just looking over all of them.
Yeah.
28 years later, the Bone Temple.
I don't think we're going to see.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm also pissed off that they lost the theme. They've not only lost
right. Come on.
their
It's because,
movies.
do you know
and how
why?
to
Do you know
fucking
why? It's because they didn't use months, like I said in the 28. See,
it should have
28
been
years
28
later
days,
episode.
28 weeks, 28 months,
28
and then they could have done 28 years. But now they've already done 28 years, so they were, we'll do 28 years later. The Bone Temple.
Stupid.
Dumbass. Wuthering Heights, we're probably not gonna fucking see because it's just like...
Mara thinks it's creepy. With Margot Robbie and Jacob
I don't
Elordi.
think it's creepy.
Right? That's what
No, it's not creepy. It's just the character she's playing is supposed to be 18 years old. The character he's playing, really shouldn't be a white man.
Whoa,
the music
okay.
is by Charlie XCX. No hate to Charlie XCX. We had a discussion about that last time.
We did.
I like Charlie XCX, but
Not for movies.
no, not necessarily. It tells me that the movie is gonna be a very different vibe
Interesting.
because of the type of music that she makes.
Okay, well, hopefully you enjoyed that Wuthering Heights talk. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. We're not gonna fucking see it. That's why.
The Bride probably will have to see in March, right? I don't think there'll be any other big releases unless I'm missing something in there.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary actually looked interesting. It's the guy who wrote The Martian. It's Ryan Gosling. We saw the preview for that. It's like Stranded in Space story.
Okay, I'm
whatever.
sorry. The guy that wrote The Martian
It's not
did
Ryan
it.
Gosling.
Ryan
The guy who wrote
Gosling
The
is-
Martian made this book as well, and this book got made into a movie.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
So yeah, that one would be
Yeah.
really cool that month. So
Sure.
that's probably our 2 movies in March, possibly.
Sure.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
But that's a good chance. Super Mario Galaxy, whatever. It's like whatever. Mandalorian and Grogu, I'm slightly excited for, not very. Devil Wears Prada 2. Are you excited for that at all?
Yeah. I mean, we can. I like the first Devil
I've
Wears
never seen the
Prada. I don't
first
know
one,
where
but I
they're
like
gonna go.
Stanley Tucci, so I want to watch it.
We could do a watch of that. That would be fun.
We could do
that
an
might be
at-home
on our,
episode
That
if
might
you
be on
want.
our poster.
Oh, it probably is.
Yeah. Classic.
What are we on to next here? Supergirl. I'm very excited for
Oh,
that one.
I'm so excited.
Miley Babcock, is that her name? Babcock? I don't remember.
Have you seen the trailer? That came
Yeah,
out?
I saw the trailer.
I know my coworker Tyler. He was like, friend of the podcast. He was like, "Have you seen it? You have to watch the trailer." And then I
What?
watched it outside when I was at work.
That's awesome.
Because he was like, "I need to talk about it. It's so good." And I watched it.
It's legit.
I'm excited.
so
It's gonna be
excited
great.
for that one.
After Superman that I really enjoyed, now I'm excited for the.
Well, we got to soak that up in June, because besides that, all we have is Toy Story 5 and Scary Movie 6.
How dare they make another Toy Story after making another Toy Story when they already shouldn't have made another Toy
For
Story?
real, bro. That's actually
3
insane.
was good. And then we have that bullshit Moana live action. Moana just came out.
Yep, that's just too much Moana. Oversaturated Moana.
It just came out.
Oversaturated.
The only reason I can get behind live action remakes are like when they're redoing like problematic things in them, and then it's like then your kids can watch this and you don't have to like explain like, oh,
True, yeah.
we love this movie, but like don't
It's a
fucking
good reason
treat
to get
women
behind
like
them.
that. Like, you know what I mean?
Truth. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm excited for.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that too.
You like Spider-Man? Okay,
I
cool.
do.
You like, which is your favorite out of the first 3? First, second, or third?
What's the one with all the Spider-Mans in it?
The third, No Way Home.
The third.
Yeah. you like
But
that
the
one
third, mostly because of the theater experience. I
Yeah.
saw that in theaters.
So fun.
Yeah,
Such
yeah.
a fun theater
I
experience.
saw that in theaters like opening weekend, so no one knew. Yeah,
The Odyssey is going to be our highlight.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get to a theater where it's going to be how Nolan intended. If not, we got to see it in IMAX at least, unfortunately.
will.
Because the whole thing's shot in IMAX.
Yeah.
That's going to be unfucking believable. True event movie. Biggest episode. Fresh out the
Mhm.
film episode to date, probably.
Yeah.
Behind Revenge of the Sith, maybe. I don't know.
We'll
Well, that's
see.
a big one. What is this? Cliffhanger? Sylvester Stallone? I don't really know what that is. Flowervale Street, Rachel McAdams and Paul Rudd.
Oh.
August doesn't look too stacked. September, I couldn't find anything too crazy. Apparently. Street Fighter in October. Avatar The Last Airbender, live action. I think that's just a Netflix release, though, I thought. The Cat in the Hat in November. Bill Hader's Cat in the Hat. You excited for that?
Oh.
But also, big one, The Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yes, I'm
That's
so
gonna be
excited for
huge.
that.
Yeah.
Have you been following all like the cast
Not
and
enough,
shit going
but
on?
my feeds like
stoked.
know me now. Like
I'm stoked.
I hear about it once real quick on one thing, they'll start fucking loading it
Yeah,
up.
no,
so
it's-
closer we get.
Well, I'll say it at the end. The ones I'm the most excited for. So.
We also have Ice Age 6, Shrek 5 in
Motherfuckers.
December, and Dune Part 3, as well as Avengers Doomsday, which I am
Wow.
excited for. Dune Part 3 I'm also very
What
excited
a
for.
month of
Sequels,
sequels!
just pure
Jesus
sequels,
Christ! Can we come up with some original
Dune Part 3 is
ideas?
gonna be pretty sick, I
Yeah,
think.
I know it is. I know, but can we come
But,
up with some
you know
original
the
shit?
new cinematographer?
They do.
Can you remember the cinematography? Of course you in Dune 1 and 2. I
Yeah.
mean, holy shit. Yeah, they lost him to possibly Nolan. No, they couldn't have. I don't know who they lost him to. Something different. He went to go work on, I can't remember. Something big though,
Damn.
obviously. Sad, very sad. But yeah, that's about it for the. There's also, I think it's still unnamed. It might have got a name, but Spielberg's releasing his movie, like the Alien movie, whatever
Oh,
that's
yeah,
called.
yeah.
Does that have a name yet?
I think it. Haven't we seen it? We've seen a trailer for it, have we not?
Spielberg's new Alien movie? Oh fuck! If we have,
Or
then
we've
I've
not
lost it.
like the announcement.
Yeah, I think we
type
saw the
thing.
announcement. Oh yeah,
So that's why I think it has a name.
No, yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I
can
didn't
picture
mean a
it now.
trailer.
No, it does have a name. It does have a name. I can't think of it though. But Spielberg, that's gonna be fun. And Spielberg with aliens again. Yeah, done it a couple times already. Let's see if you can keep it going. What are you the most excited for this year? Top
Okay.
3.
Wonderful, because I have 3 in mind.
Good.
It is going to be Supergirl,
Yep.
The Odyssey,
Yep.
and Hunger Games.
Nice. Good list. Good list.
Those are yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 I'm really excited.
To be honest,
for.
hold on, we're leaving one movie off because this will technically be in this year, fresh out the film. Marty Supreme is on this list too.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Is
it
that in your top 3? Or
No.
still? Okay.
Well, no, because The Odyssey, Supergirl, and Hunger Games are still above that. for
Got
me.
it. Yeah, for me, I'm going to go Marty Supreme. Dying to see it. So excited to see it. Love it. Just love it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. I already love it without seeing it. Hopefully my expectations aren't too high. The Odyssey is going to be number 1, so I'll knock that out. I think the 2 slot, it's between Avengers Doomsday and Supergirl. I'm probably going to go with Avengers Doomsday, I hate to say, just because they dropped all those trailers and the teasers for all the characters lately, like Steve Rogers is coming back and all that. And I'm very excited for it still. I
couldn't
am.
give less of a fuck, but
So yeah, that's one. Supergirl's right there. It's right there. It was between those two. So I mean,
yeah,
But yeah, that's 2026 slate. Very exciting. Very exciting year for Fresh Out the Film.
very exciting. Sorry, I didn't do mine in orders. They were just random.
That's
you
all
did.
right.
I don't want people
wanna
to think
order it?
that. No, I don't want
Okay.
to.
All right, and our last wicket of the day. See, and I need to get out of here fast. Our last highlight of the day is highlight number 7, Wicked Part 1. The only guest star to ever appear on Fresh Out the Film. Is not what you'd think.
Yeah, it's very good. Put the window down. This will be great for the pod. Not bad. How are you? What's up? We're actually filming a podcast right now. Oh, sorry. We're filming a podcast right now. Got a little mic right here, so you might be getting a feature.
You might be getting a feature.
Sounds good? Just a few more minutes. We just got a couple more bullet points here, and then we're packing up and out. Yeah, we'll be out here. We'll be
15 minutes. That's fine.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you, man. Have a good one. And back to your regularly scheduled program.
Jesus,
In the very
the
first
mic
episode.
quality is so bad it doesn't
Oh,
even sound like
Right?
you.
It's
That's
horrible.
wild.
It's horrible.
But that's so funny.
But yeah, that was the security just walking up.
Well,
on
that's what we learned. What time the parking lot closed?
10 p.m. and we worry about it now.
Well, I
You
worry about it.
It's been present in a few episodes. And really, that's it for our segments. We're on the goodbye segment. So all I really wanted to do here was extend a nice little thank you to our listeners. And to you, Mara. Thank you for doing this with me. This is great.
Thank you, Gio.
No problem, dog. It's always a good time. But yeah, mostly, though, we'll save the thank yous for the ears that want to hear us speak. It really is so fun to get to just talk about movies and do it in this format. And I don't know. I got to really be grateful for however long this podcast lasts in my life. Because I hope it's a long time because it's some of the greatest conversations I've had in my life. And it happens to be about movies a lot, but ends up spilling into a lot more. So getting to have those and then getting to share those conversations even more so with an audience is a blessing. So
Yeah. Agreed. I think we can say, if you want, our next episode is going to be a double episode.
oh yeah, big announcement. Yeah, this is all you. And then you also have a little thing here.
Yeah. I was reading over it
Good.
while you were talking.
Good.
Sorry. But our next episode that we're going to be doing, like I said, is two movies like we did this time last year.
It's our second FOF at home episode.
Our at home New Year's special. This is, our end of the year episode, but that will be our at home New Year's special, so we can fit in two movies. We'll be doing Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Yes.
And Marty Supreme.
Truth.
So.
Chalamet in both of our dual at home episodes. Yeah, both of our at home episodes.
Ah, you're so right.
Chalamet.
That's crazy.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be our next
Exciting.
episode. Yeah.
Any other reflections on the year, Mara? I'm not reading that.
I think, it's a good lot of good movies this year.
Really, I think we were blessed. I think looking back, we'll be like, damn, we started well year one.
And we need to stop. Okay, just one more thing I'll say. We need to stop doing just fucking sequels and remakes, okay? And us, as an audience, has a responsibility to stop seeing them. So, there's a possibility that this upcoming year we could see a few more, obscure films rather than fucking, Ice Age 6 and Shrek 5.
Everybody wants to know what we think about Ice Age 6.
Because we don't want to support those movies, and they're going to keep
true.
doing it if we keep watching them.
And audiences do. I made a whole video about it, 11 minutes.
Gio made a whole video about it.
The reason they make sequels is because we watch them. It's printing money, man.
So we need to stop watching them.
I like that.
And that is one of my...
New Year's resolution.
Yes, and should
Wow.
be yours too.
Nice.
And obviously there are some movies that I said I'm excited about that are just,
Hunger Games, Sunrise on the...
prequels, things, but there are movies that have in the past held up their sequels that I'm excited for. And, Superman was a movie that has made me excited about a movie for a superhero in the first time in maybe my entire life.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be, it was a great year of movies. It's going to be a great upcoming year of movies.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. And with that, I'm Mara.
And I'm Gio.
Thank you so much for joining us this year. Be sure to keep listening next year, right after opening weekend in 2026, because waiting to talk about movies is clearly not our thing. I don't don't say
Right, so you
we're
get the-
in your
hold on.
local movie theater parking lot. Of course
Yeah.
we're not there.
Right. Let me explain the bit. We switched them.
No.
We're going from it used to be the second joke is local movie theater parking lot, right? Now the first joke is local movie theater parking lot because
No.
where they expect us.
No. I
You get it?
understand everything about it. Play it back.
It makes complete. We cannot play it. We're 40 minutes into the record. We're not ending it.
See, that's why we need a guide.
Yeah, obviously. I've been talking to Rogan's guy for a long time, trying to get him in. What's his? Oh, you know his name.
I don't want
know his
anyone
name.
who
Jamie.
works with
It's
Rogan.
Jamie. You know Jamie. Jamie, pull that up. Come on. You never seen those memes
I don't watch.
where it's like an AI Joe Rogan, and he's like, "Yeah, you ever seen two male gorillas humping each other?" Jamie, pull that up.
Sometimes, you know what I do that's kind? If I accidentally click on one of your videos, I'll just...
You'll let it play.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will play it all the way
Kind.
through.
Kind.
So there's no, like, engagement
Colin
where
does
I'm
the same
clicking
thing. Colin
out.
actually tries to click on them, though, not accidental. He actually tries.
No, I mean, like, if I'm looking... Like, if I'm trying to see, like, if I already watched a video, right? It's in my history.
All right, as the backup.
Like, click on it.
If I'm getting bored on
And I click on
YouTube and
it.
I happen. I hope you're happy on your own.
Nope. In the end? What?
In the